Bogies.
You're an asshole. Hello and welcome. I'm Mizon Galaxy. God's sake. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing this. Right. Hello, welcome back to D&D. This is episode 14, 15? I forget.
I lost count.
Yeah, same. Already. As we left our intrepid adventurers last time, Impetu had just failed his check to go with the rest of the guys to Fertilia.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, you forgot, didn't you? And everyone else has managed to return to the Fertilia Waystone. Callum, or Impetu. As described last time, I described the sounds of what you thought initially were welcoming horns. But then you hear it get a little bit closer. I'm assuming you heard that? You didn't hear it? You didn't hear it?
What were we supposed to hear?
Discord is muting it.
God, fuck's sake.
Oh, it's the fucking software in Discord deliberately drowning it out.
Give me just a moment, I'll stick it in. Give me just a moment.
I was gonna say, if you go into your settings, you should be able to switch. You should be able to turn off in the settings.
Well, if I just do this, quickly go to Groovy, I can do this.
It's gonna be repeating.
No, I can stop it.
Okay.
Because I want this to work. I want this to work.
Yeah, use Groovy, that's good.
So we have to go on another adventure to wherever Callum is, and basically our end goal.
You don't know that. I'll give you all an intelligence check to think of something, and I'll give you like what you think about.
Oh shit!
Oh, you know what I think about.
Near die roller.
Just a moment. I'm going to stick it in Groovy. I forget the commands. There.
Dash play and a link.
Fucking stuff.
All them all. Oh.
You start to slowly hear that get slowly closer and closer.
This is Pet Fluffy.
Made all the more scary by the fact that Groovy doesn't know how to fucking equalise.
Nah. But I'm assuming you heard it, yes?
Yeah, louder than I probably needed to.
This dude jump out of the seat or something, just where's Callum gone?
I mean, by the volume that was at, the thing must be like literally right behind me.
Wait. I'm gonna say you have the opportunity to do at least 2 intelligence checks to get yourself back. For the rest of you, please roll me an intelligence check. Also, can someone kick Groovy from the chat?
Sure.
Not from the whole server, just from this chat, if you can.
Yes.
Yo, I rolled the dipshit roll. I don't think I'm very smart.
17.
17, that's enough. Malsanct?
10.
10,
What?
that is just enough.
Hey, 13.
13, that is definitely enough. Due to previous events where you realise Shush and Malsanct, they ended up in the same place even though only Malsanct failed. Due to their close proximity and the amount of body contact they had. You reckon if you quickly bamf to Impetu, grab him, and then get another check to go back, you'd be able to get him. Impetu, as these guys are thinking about it, please roll your first intelligence check.
What's it for, by the way?
Intelligence to get back to Fertilia. Using the Waystone. You can.
No.
No?
No, I'm not using the Waystone. After the amount of fucking things that's happened with that Waystone, no. I have PTSD from that.
In all
I'm going to
fairness,
do a
that
history
probably
check.
could be the only way.
You want to do a history check? Okay.
I want to do a history check and see if I can figure out what the fuck that noise is. I believe it'd be history, right? Like, no, if I kind of...
to figure out... It kind of combines with this thing.
I was going to say, would it be more like a...
I don't know.
Animal.
He can do a history check to find out what this place is, because he does recognise this slightly from myths and legends among his people.
Okay.
Atlantis.
Yeah, I do. Well, I do history for recognising the area, but also to see if I know what the creature is mainly. I guess that's my main thing. What would that be to figure out a creature? Would that be like animal handling then, or?
I think that'll be animal. I think that'll be animal handling, but this sound is very alien to you, so it'd be a very hard check on that one. But yeah, if you want to do a history check to find out what this place is, go for it.
I do an animal handling, but handling. Oh, hurrah!
Huzzah!
So yeah, no. I'll do an animal handling check to find out what the animal is, and then probably a history check afterwards to see what the place is.
That'll be your 2 checks before it descends upon you. Then.
So that's a 13 and a +4, so 17 to find out what the creature is.
You've never heard the creature before, but you definitely recognise the sound. Like the sound has been described to you before from other people. That sound is of a reaper. It's this huge, 100-foot long snake-like creature, 4 mandibles on the front of its face, blood red on the top and bluish on its belly. That's how you've heard it been described.
Okay.
It's an extremely dangerous creature, and this place you see has been ritualistically designed to be almost like a sacrificial altar.
Okay, I'm going to see whether I can hide, in which case. And do a stealth and see whether I can hide away.
Stealth, okay.
Yep. That's an 18 +7, so 25.
Yeah, 25. That is fucking fantastic. You see a small section of almost like small caves. Just back from the waystone slightly, and you quickly swim down and hide in there. And you are very well hidden. The rest of you, with the intelligence check, you realise that if you were to think of Callum, bamf to him, you could possibly grab hold of him and save him, or get him back.
Oh no, actually, fuck! I've got to do it. He helped me. I'm gonna rush in and do it.
Wait, whoa! We don't know if you can get back. We don't know if that waystone is active on the other side. Like how it happened last time.
I'm pretty sure last time you guys didn't even try.
You guys explored, and you realised that it was part of the ruins were caved in. So that was what broke the waystone. That's what led to the adventure in the Underdark. And you're off. Give me an intelligence check. You have to beat a 5 to get to Impetu.
No!
Oh no.
What did you roll?
4
plus anything?
I got 3 + 1.
Oh no.
Oh. I'm gonna say you can use an inspiration after the fact if you want.
I don't care.
Yes, no, maybe.
Funny.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I've had too much of this shit, and I just walk straight to the fucking village. Just leave it to it.
Shush! You try and use the magic, and for some reason it just didn't. It didn't. You are still in the same location. It didn't work for you for a moment.
Okay. I shrug.
Drew a blank. Just.
I'm gonna try kicking it.
You kick the big crystal in the middle. It does nothing.
Village sounds like a good idea. I tried.
Anyone else?
Try slapping. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried?
Make sure that you've got the second power cable plugged into it.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was about to reference.
Are you sure you haven't slapped the top of it to make sure some of the wires haven't
There are no wires. There are no wires.
Ah, you know what I mean. Magical wires.
No. Anyone else?
Yeah. Nah.
I'll try again. Screw it.
You want to try again?
Yeah. Just get shush to keep them drying.
Okay.
I'm gonna run from the other side of the room, sprint it, and just jump and see if that helps.
Just jump into it. Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Yes, 12.
12.
Yeah, you beat it.
That is enough. You feel the magic pulse through you for a moment. You get burning cold and freezing hot as you bamf, and you feel a huge amount of pressure. And thankfully, when you jumped, you held your breath because you are now surrounded by water. It's quite dark, and you just hear the same sound. You hear it for the little slightest of second as your senses come to you underwater.
Oh, it's underwater.
Oh, I can't swim.
I will say you will be able to keep yourself on the waystone.
Can I push myself up? Like that's the basic reaction is go up.
I'm gonna say you look up and it is almost pitch black.
I jump. Just jump straight for it. She's hardly smart enough to look.
Okay. You just jump and you start trying to swim to the surface. Impetu, give me a perception check.
Does that mean, like, Impetu's race in general can breathe underwater?
Yes.
It would make sense, yes.
That's quite interesting. I'm just wondering, just curiosity.
You hear the waystone activate slightly. It's muffled because of the water, but you do hear it. And then you see Shush suddenly trying to gun it for the surface, but you know, due to your Triton history and your ability to like be underwater all the time and all that sort of stuff, you know that it's a good 1,000 odd meters to the surface. If she's not a very fast swimmer, she ain't gonna fucking make it.
I'm not swimming.
You're not swimming. You're just trying to like go upwards.
I do what fish do, like the thrusting motion.
Oh, you're just trying. Okay. you see this tiny elf trying to swim like a fish, but doing it very badly.
Doggy paddling his way up.
I'm fundamentally insulted, but please God save me.
Okay.
I like how
Callum,
the last
you see this elf girl trying to swim like a fish and failing at it.
I'm gonna watch for a while, I guess, and see what happens.
Okay.
Do I have to make a constitution check?
You will do in a minute.
Or am I drowning?
You're not drowning yet. I did say you held your breath as you jumped into the pool, so that's why I'm allowing you to live a bit longer.
It gives me 2 phases of being able to not have to. Oh fuck.
I will say though, the more you struggle and try to swim, the more oxygen you're going to use up.
Well, I'm going to do it. Shush tried to swim.
Right.
Or Shush tried to breathe underwater. Just pops up in everyone's HUD.
Right. So you know what's happening on the other side of the waystone? Guys, on the other side, what do you want to do? I know, Avalana, you've buggered off towards town.
Yeah.
Do you guys tell Sam and Dermot about the whole you could possibly go in, grab them and bugger off?
Yeah, I assume they're still in the room with me, and
Yes.
I'm the only one in the room with those 2 right now because the rest isn't here.
Yeah.
I tell them, oh man, I hate those waystones. There is a way, I think, of making sure we all get together, like really hold each other tightly, like maximize body contact, grab someone, and then do it together.
Sam, intelligence check, he did a 1. Dermot, 16. He thinks of an idea. What idea could he have? Ooh. Dermot, I could turn into me. Hold on, I need to do the voice. I could turn into my. He needs to be a bit more like Samwise Gamgee. Mr. Frodo, I think of an idea. I've thought of an idea. If I turn myself into a water elemental, go in and grab him, I could then put him back, maybe.
Who said that?
Dermot.
Dermot turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's pickle
Water
Dermot!
Water elemental. Well, then again, he wouldn't know his water.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
I was like,
no,
alright,
that's
why
fair,
water?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
If it was a tree, maybe.
Well, no, he would know that his strongest form is the earth elemental, so you turn into an earth elemental. I could turn myself into an earth elemental and bamf on through, grab him.
But why not work?
Why not?
I'm just saying.
Are you still in Avalana? You said you said you just
in the thing. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I didn't. I was thinking out loud.
Sorry, it's like last night. You're dead. Shut up.
I can't fucking help it.
I know.
Shove something in your mouth.
I've got no food. Okay, I can't shove that. And I haven't got a spliff in front of me, so I can't do that either.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Will.
Oh, for fuck.
Right,
I've really got to start filtering myself.
15 minutes in. Right, okay.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Alright, go for the smash and grab, but I feel like we should really do this all together and have no chance of anyone separating again. Because after this, I vow to never use one of these anymore.
So all three of us at the same time, Sam said.
Yep.
Okay. Sam goes and stands in the waystone, in the middle of the waystone, puts his arms out like he like come closer so I can put my arms around you kind of thing.
Yep.
Dermot walks over as well, gets under his arm and puts his arm around his shoulder. Marsak, do you do the same?
Yep, I link in.
You link on the other side of Sam. Make me a intelligence check with advantage.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, that is more than enough. Right, so you're thinking of Impetu or Shush.
Impetu.
Impetu.
He got lost first, so he might be further. I don't know.
That's fair. That's a good intelligent observation. You, all three of the characters, feel the freezing hot and burning cold. And yes, I'm saying that correctly.
Well, you did it the other way around before.
You know what I mean. Shut up.
Oh, I thought it was like a literal joke. I don't know,
No.
like a literary joke.
Burning cold and freezing hot.
Freezing cold and burning hot. Yes. No, because I know if I messed it. I knew if I messed that wording up, I would not hear the end of it in the comments. So I purposefully did.
Don't worry, you
already did.
Oh, yeah, true. burning cold and freezing hot. You feel that all over your body. You feel the boom, and then you all feel pressure. The pressure of the depths crushing down on you. You appear at the. Because you were thinking more of Impetu. You land on the edge. You bump on the edge of closer to Impetu. Impetu, you. I'm gonna say with your passive perception, you see them bump in, but you're still hidden. All three of you start to see Shush, flailing around.
Mild panic? Have I ever been in water before?
You've probably been in water before, like in rivers, streams, stuff like that, bathing.
Yeah.
You know. Oh no, has Marsank ever bathed before?
Well, at least I'm kind of clean now.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah, the cobwebs float away.
I see Shush moving upwards.
You see Shush almost like flailing in the water. I'm gonna give you, because you didn't in fact, would you have held your breath?
I don't expect it. I don't expect to be on the water, so
True.
it wouldn't really make sense.
No, true. Give me a con save, and I'll give Sam one. No, that's pretty good.
11.
11. That's good enough. Is that plus anything, or is that the whole roll?
No, that's 11.
That's the whole roll. Okay. Dermot is going to hold his breath. An 18, nice. I'm also going to give Dermot a quick intelligence check. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see which elemental he panic turns into. One will be air. Right, remember this for me because I'll bloody forget. 1 is air, 2 is water, 3 is earth, and 4 is fire. It turns into a air elemental. Turns into number 1, an air elemental. You see Dermot's form suddenly start to swirl, like his entire form starts to swirl around, creating a almost like a ball of air that almost like a blobular version of a human-looking visage, but it's made of air.
Does it generate oxygen?
You don't know, unless you give me intelligence. Would he technically generate oxygen?
Well, I don't know. Wouldn't you literally be breathing him physically?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say like he's using the oxygen from the water, because there's gonna be bubbles coming off him, and I'm gonna say that's the hydrogen. Yeah. had to think back to basic chemistry then. Yeah, I'm going to say he's like diffusing the water around him to create the air.
Okay.
That's in world like scientifics of it, even though it's technically magic. Right. So Dermot does this. He creates turns himself into a vaguely humanoid shape of air. And you all hear this roar again, quite close.
All right. That added even more urgency to the fact that I cannot breathe, and I mage hand shush back to us.
Okay. It's in water, so you're gonna have an advantage on the strength check if shush you're resisting or not.
I'm gonna get advantage. Fuck yeah, I'm resisting. I've got my eyes closed. I'm just flailing.
You're not getting advantage because it's in water. Mousank is going to get advantage on pulling you towards him if you're not like fighting against it.
Obviously, I'd fight back. I've got.
Okay, it's just going to be a basic strength check then.
All right, here it goes. 7.
7 and.
Hey! With my -2, that's 10.
I keep forgetting how weak you are, like physically. Okay. Mousank, you're trying to pull Shush in closer, and she's just struggling and like panicking due to the fact that you're underwater.
Am I taking damage yet?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That wasn't too bad. That's an 11 from 14 because my stats are wonky now.
I'll say that you understand. Crap, it's too far to swim. You need to reserve. You need to reserve the oxygen you do have. And
I'm smart enough for that.
No, but that's what I'm saying happens.
Okay.
You realise, crap, I need to stop flailing around like an idiot and start reserving your oxygen a little bit more.
I do that.
Okay.
That dog thing.
Oh, and you notice that Sam, Dermot, and Mousank are now with you. Avalana, you are walking into town.
Yeah.
You, I was saying all this time you were about halfway there.
Fair enough. I'm just
Casually walking along.
Yeah.
Oblivious of what could or could not be happening to your party members.
Oh no, I'm perfectly aware.
No, you are, but
Just
Avalana isn't. Avalana doesn't fucking know what's going on.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. In game, in character, I'm still in a pissy about what happened in the throne room last week.
God's sake, right? Okay, yeah. No, I completely forgot about that. No, I completely forgot about that. So that's fair enough.
Yeah, I had the best idea after I came off that game, and I was like, wait, what is that scroll as well? And I was like, I had an idea to see if it was part of the thing, because like a treasure chest with a giant-sized diamond and a scroll, like I thought it was a plot point. It could be a plot point. No, it wasn't. It was just random ass. It was just random ass loot.
Yeah. Very expensive loot. Anyway, you're about halfway into town. The scroll's just a hint that if the Queen of the Garden of Stone was to ever like petrify someone she needed information out of again, she would then have the option. But she wanted you guys to go off and get the notes for her, and you might have come across a scroll she didn't know. I did for story reasons.
No, that's fair enough. I get that bit.
No, that's fair enough. Anyway, you're about halfway into town. You're just walking through the forest. You start seeing the very, very, very tall wheat and the corn crops that they're all planting.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Impetu, you see this. You see this scene before you. You see a man of air, Sam, like this in his full plate armor. He seems to be more like stuck to the ground a bit more due to his heavy ass armor. He's just like this, like, holding his breath. Shit. Like his eyes.
I assume I'm quite stuck to the ground too. I'm wearing a half plate.
True, you're quite stuck to the ground as well, actually, due to your heavy ass armor. Impetu, this is nothing to you. Your robes and everything are fine in the water. One arm of the shirt still burnt off due to Carver. What do you want to do? You see your friends just joining you.
I'm just gonna sit and observe what happens. I mean, I'd say, just to give you like where that's coming from, I know for a fact that Empati does not want to go through another fucking way shrine at all. If all of the like all of the shit that happens, he could end up somewhere like far worse than being in the water, you know? And I don't think he's done looking here. And he can also survive down here. The other guys, I think, probably need to get back sometime soon. But I think Empati's going to explore around the water, because if he recognises the area, you know, he recognises currents and stuff like that, I think he wants to find out where he is. In fact, actually, whilst I'm stealth, could I do like a history check on the area to see if I know whether there's anything near here or any further information on like where I am?
I would say you'd be able to get a rough basis of where you are if you succeed. Yeah. Roll me a history check then. You have to be at 10.
Okay. 15 plus 1.
That's
so
cool.
16.
Yep. You recognise this place very much from myth and legend. You've never seen this place before, but you definitely recognise it from the way the stories have been told to you as a kid. It is very much a hostile place off in the barren shores. This is the place where everyone says don't go unless you want to die.
Okay, and would I know the way back to the home of the Triton people from this area?
Not from this area because you've never been here before.
Okay, but is there
You do see the slight glimmering of lights over way in the far distance, like up this huge cliff face, this underwater sheer cliff face. It's like the dead zone in Subnautica, where it just straight down,
okay,
sort of thing.
okay.
So like in Subnautica terms, you are in the dead zone.
Okay.
Where
yeah, I'll
the big
then.
the big fuckers are.
Mhm.
The only you know like from your as part of your history check, you know that not a lot of stuff lives down here besides microscopic and huge creatures, gigantic creatures, stuff that the Triton even the Triton people are scared of. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay stealthed for a bit. I'll chill here. Watch what's going on.
Okay.
Observe.
Everyone else, what are you doing? Dermot has turned into air.
I would like to shove my head into Dermot's chest and see if I can take a breath.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
You quickly just are you like you're a little bit afraid to open your mouth and try and breathe,
Yeah.
but you do anyway, just thinking about it, and like even him, like even Dermot is like, you see him like starting to go for Sam's head, like to like go grab it,
Yeah.
and like even you push through the fear of drowning, and you take a breath, fresh air.
Oh. All right, back to holding it.
Back to holding it. Okay. You see on Sam's face now, where Dermot has just placed like air on his face, like he's just gone and slapped like this, almost like a bubble shield, just around his face, kind of thing. And then you hear it again, even closer. Give me a perception check. I'm gonna do one for, including you, Shush, because you definitely hear this creature. Even if you're not actively listening, you
No,
hear
I
it.
don't. I don't. With
Percep-
a 1, I don't hear anything.
Okay, you're too busy panicking. Dermot definitely hears it, and Sam definitely fucking hears it. You seen?
I don't.
Why? What's yours?
A 6.
6.
Got an 18.
That is above a 5.
Okay.
So you are good. Wait, Shush. How much did you get?
Pardon?
What did you get on your roll?
1.
1. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. You're too busy flailing and panicking. Mousen, you start to see Dermot quite slowly. Like, see, it looks like he's trying to hold his form. He's trying to like stop himself from basically discombobulating.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, like just floating off in thousands of tiny little bubbles. You see him slowly start to like walk over to Shush and start to slowly reach a hand up towards her.
But isn't she far up still? She resisted my pull. So she's still rising, right?
She's basically flailing, and now she like is now deadpan, like dog mode, sort of thing. Like she's just like stopped because she realised she's going to run out of air if she keeps flailing.
I'm probably drowning by now, though. I could probably start taking on water.
Give me another con check. Con save, sorry.
Hey! Hey, 14!
14?
No, 13.
13? That's still enough. You're holding your breath, but you are turning very purple. You are turning very purple.
Okay.
And just as about as you start to give up hope, Dermot's like ethereal hand just pops onto your face and leaves behind like this mask of air. Like you just you just feel this like dry hand on your face, and then
I'm gonna wait until I'm unconscious. I'm not gonna breathe anything weird underwater stuff. I've got my eyes closed. I don't know what the fuck that was.
True. No. Yeah. You don't. You could have been a jellyfish for all you knew.
As a reaction to seeing Shush not breathing, I take out a scroll of polymorph and try to turn it into a Triton.
Into a Triton.
Yep.
Would that work? Give
I
me
don't
a
like where this is going.
Give me a moment. I don't think you could turn them into other races. You could turn them.
Alright, then a fish!
Any particular fish in general? Any particular fish?
What is the most human-sized fish? The one that has a rib
A
size.
shark? Because I'm a bit taller than a human, so probably a shark.
Yeah, fucking shark.
A shark?
I'm not
Okay.
going to know how to swim, though. So I'm not going to be able to move as a shark. I'll just sink.
Yo, you have instinctively tried to move as a fish. You figure it out.
I will give you an intelligence saving check to see if you can quickly learn how to swim as a fish.
Quick. Oh yeah, baby. Quickly roll a dice. See if you can learn to walk. Good lord. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, it's D&D, man. Weird shit happens. Right, so you,
Alright, sure.
so Malsangs,
Shark!
so Malsangs, you, like from your bag, you unroll the scroll. It's starting to get very waterlogged, and the paper is starting to become very floppy. You can just about read it, and poof, Shush is turned into a. Wait, what colour skin have you got again, Shush?
It's pasty white.
Pasty white?
Pale, yeah.
Like a pale. Shush turns into a very pale.
Shark.
What type of shark? What type of shark?
Who?
Malsanct. Malsanct's the one casting magic. He needs to decide which type of shark.
I'm not very well versed on my deep. Malsanct doesn't know either. He's a fucking a shark.
Okay, I would say like passing a fishing village or some point. You've seen a shark like strung up.
Yeah, I know of a shark, but not the types, not the species. Like,
Okay,
I know of a shark.
Okay,
That one.
okay. I'm gonna random chance. I'm just gonna say great white. You've seen that particular type of shark being strung up on a dock somewhere. You remember that, and you just go. Poof. There you go. You are turned into a 6 foot long, pale great white shark.
I want to kill some people. How I realised. Can I take a quick? Should I take an intelligence check or something?
I will say that you definitely know that something has been cast on you. You can't feel your arms or legs anymore, but you do feel like you have small fins. You definitely feel your body has definitely morphed into a new form. It's very like, and you're overloaded with like your new senses, like you know how sharks have like sensors on their nose and snout and everything all across their body and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Gills.
I am going to panic harder than before. All I know, my eyes have been closed. Something touched my mouth, and then I couldn't feel my arms anymore.
Arms or legs, or legs.
Or legs.
True. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you'd be panicking. Roll me a intelligence with disadvantage. You have to be a 5.
That's a 17, big boy.
You realise that the spell polymorph has been used on you, and you feel yourself like not breathe, but like you feel yourself becoming more oxygenated again.
Oh, I'm going on a victory lap, bro. I'm off.
It's not super graceful. Like you realise that okay, I need to constantly keep moving the back the back tail fin. Like it's not graceful to start with, but yeah, you do get the hang of this like swimming around, like, and you start swimming in circles around the guys.
Woo! I'm off, boys.
As a shark, you cannot speak.
I can't speak normally.
You can't speak Common or any other language you do speak.
Can she as a
Message?
shark cast magic?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
She has
just
the
a shark now.
she now has the intelligence of the shark as well. So,
So
let
I'm
me
gonna try
check.
and eat them.
Let me. I would say that you have a basic understanding that these are your friends, not food. Even the fish
These
man.
are friends,
Not
not
food.
food.
Oh
Ah,
god.
let
To be fair, I haven't eaten in a while. I'm gonna go find something to eat. I'm off, boys. I'll be back. I've got to feed my younglings.
In 5e, there's a hunter shark, a giant shark, a reef shark, devil shark, megalodon.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it didn't turn into a megalodon.
But yeah, I'm gonna go find something to eat then.
Let me see what the intelligence of a shark is. According to this, a hunter
Oh.
shark, intelligence is 1.
So the same as Shush. She hasn't got any smarter.
No,
Oh,
the
double.
intelligence is 1 minus 5.
Yeah.
Wait, it's -5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the actual skill level is 1 out of 20.
Oh,
Yeah. I would say that you have the base understanding that these are not food.
And
Or at least these are too big for food.
okay then. Oh my god, I rolled a 1 with my own internal decision making. That's -4. I'm gonna leave.
Oh Christ. You're gonna attempt to swim off. I'm gonna say at this point another roar happens. And your fishy instincts tell you to hide.
1 sec, no. Oh my god, I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Can you tell me what you're rolling for, please?
For my own internal decision making,
Right.
I'm going to attack it. Something's in my
No.
territory.
I'm gonna have to. I have to override this.
Okay.
Your fishy instincts understand that roar is massive, coming
Big
towards
boy.
you, towards you guys, and is not fucking friendly.
It's
Then I'm
big
going to go
fish.
the other way.
Bigger than you.
I'm gonna say, everyone, you start to see, like, even if you're not 100% looking, you see this shadow pass over the top of you. Even in this like inky black deafness, like dead zone, you still see this shadow. There's just enough light that you do see this shadow go over you. It stays over for a while, and then leaves, just for a second, as you hear the roar again. What is everyone doing?
I am looking for Impetu, the one I haven't seen.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I don't know where he is. I can probably smell him.
Yeah, I'd say you could do perception with advantage then.
My perception is not unnatural 20.
Does
Yeah.
that not get overridden by the fact that do I have to make like a resist sneak
stealth
roll or
against
something
roll?
like that,
You would
or-
have, you would have to
or is
roll
it
another.
that my original roll was a
no,
25?
You would have to roll another stealth because now they are actively looking for you.
Okay, alright, 2 secs, and I put the camera on so we make sure there's no fudging going on.
I'd fudge you, big boy.
Ah, lucky babe. Okay, here we go. Come on, natural 20. What's that? That's an 8.
Eight.
Plus, what's my stealth? 7, so 15.
15. Unnatural 20 beats that. And what did you get as a shark? Shush.
As a shark, I got 5
With advantage.
with advantage.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
on my player dice, which means I'm going to roll crap.
Right. Okay. Malsangs.
Oh,
Malsangs, you do see these as Impetu's trying to hide again. You do see his robes and like just the backs of his legs just sticking out of a hole slightly as he's tried to stealth again.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't really call out for him because I'm on the water.
You could shout, but it'd be muffled. I would say with Impetu's Triton hearing, he could probably definitely hear it.
Yeah, not just that as well, but I imagine I could probably speak underwater.
Yeah, you can, because you can breathe and talk and everything else.
Well, and the fact
And
is, I don't
communicate
really
with
want
fish.
to attract more attention to just looming threat that I need to. So I don't really want to. If I really wanted to reach him, I'd use thaumaturgy, but that would be that would alert.
That would alert the beastie quite quickly. And with the stats on the beastie, yeah, he'd definitely hear that. You guys are all being relatively quiet at the moment, so that's why he hasn't come for you yet.
Right.
That's
So I don't want to use thaumaturgy.
That's a little bit behind the scenes. You've already decided not to use thaumaturgy anyway, so that's why I'm saying it.
So what does my breath supply look like? Do you need to go to Dermot for another breath?
Not for now. For now, the bubble of your face is about here, kind of thing. So you have a decent amount of air.
Okay. I'd like to move towards Impetu then and just drag him to me, like, get here!
Okay.
Get over here.
I'm gonna say you have enough time to like grab his leg.
Right, strength resist roll.
Okay, strength checks. Both of you, please.
Okay. Fuck. 7.
And Impetu. Seven. Who's got the higher
Plus
modifier?
1.
Strength.
No, plus 1. So 7 plus
8.
1 is 8, so
8?
I win.
And you're
Yeah,
at
you
7 altogether, yeah?
Yeah, 7.
He flails a little bit, not realizing that it's you holding onto his leg. Then he just for a second lets go, and then you see behind you, Impetu, Mouseangst with a bubble of air over his face, like going like trying to grab you, sort of thing.
Strongly urging you, get over here!
Okay, that's what you do. Like, come on, kind of thing. Do you come out of your hidey hole, or what do you want to do?
I'm going to say to him, no, fuck that. There are legends passed down through the shrine people. That noise is not something that we want to fuck with. And I know for a fact those way shrines aren't something that I want to fuck with, so I'm staying here.
Alright, so
Blub, blub.
as a response to that, underwater, I say, then leave! We can use Way Shrine together!
Can you 100% guarantee that we won't end up somewhere worse than this?
It worked with Sam, Durbet, and me!
Can you guarantee that we'll end up somewhere that is better than this?
At least we'll be there together!
Oh,
We're here
already
together.
here together.
I actually
can't
really.
breathe here!
I'm not using that fucking way shrine. No chance.
Damn it!
You can always. I'm again. I'm going to give you one little hint. You can always force him. I would say during.
Can I
I would say.
intervene?
Yeah, you can absolutely intervene. But first, I'm going to quickly say, Avalana, you have made it back to the village.
Yep.
Thanks for Tilia. The bar is open and is currently being manned by Rachel, the blacksmith. The
Oh, wow.
The half-orc
Wait,
blacksmith.
the bar is open.
Yep.
You say, like the pub.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just sort of go. I just go in and just sort of sit down and go. You're right. Long time no see.
She looks at you like she doesn't quite recognise you for a second and then realises, ah, yes, you're the one that helped. Yeah, how have you been?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We've been on some interesting adventures.
I
And,
can tell you're.
would
I can
say
tell you're a bit scuffed up. You're covered in blood. Christ, what happened to you boys?
Yeah, you
It's
died
a
twice.
long story, but effectively we were sent on a mission, literally to one village, and in doing that, we ended up teleporting to an underground cave, then trying to teleport back to here, then having to teleport to another underground cave, in which we had to deal with a Gorgon slash
Medusa.
Yeah, just call it. Yeah,
You would
Medusa,
understand
sorry.
it as a Medusa.
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
long
and now
story.
my friends have gotten stuck somewhere else, and so I've given up on them.
She just looks at you shocked. Well, you're definitely gonna need a drink then. I'm not as good as Finny, but I can try my best.
Yeah, it involved a Gorgon, a Necromancer, with a very large army of like, how many was it? Like 50,000?
About 50,000.
Yeah. Oh, and a dragon. And a dragon
Yeah.
rider.
Oh yeah, and a dragon. Yeah, I forgot about the dragon.
I don't know if I'm missing anything here. Anyone any help?
No, you've actually been pretty concise. You've actually remembered a fair bit. Fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, is it possible if I can A, have a drink, and B, use said utilities to wash myself off?
You can absolutely use some of the wash basins, and I'll get you something. I believe you want something quite strong for all that.
Yes, I think I do.
Okay, that will be a gold piece.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. She gets from the top shelf. She gets a clay jar bottle, and pours out a very amber liquid. As you pop up, right, it'll be waiting here.
Also,
Let it breathe. It'll be here when you come back.
that's cool. Also, this is actually more of a metagamey question. Actually,
Okay.
I've obviously asked this question, but I've forgotten. What level is it until I actually get another, like, a better bit of armor than I do now? If that makes any sense.
That's not a level. That's not a level thing. That's you go to a city and buy something.
Yeah, you have to buy that.
I was going to ask, considering she's a blacksmith, I was wondering if she can, like, see if she can do anything.
She could
better
probably
than
she could definitely repair your armor, but she doesn't have the resources here to make you a new set.
Ah, okay,
Oh yeah, I have
fair
a broken
enough, alright.
shield. God damn it.
Yeah, your shield is currently in half. Well, actually, no, you've got
It's in, like, thirds.
because it got sliced in two. It got sliced into
Yeah.
it got sliced in like down the middle,
three.
like it got sliced down the middle like this. So you've got a shield that's literally just a slice like that.
This is also
Yeah.
a improvised weapon now.
No.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
I'd say
It's sharp.
I'd say it's not sharp, but it's jagged like on the
Yeah.
the sides as
Think
it was
of
sliced.
Think of that crappy piece of wood in The Hobbit that Thorin uses.
That's pretty decent actually. Right.
Alright, and that's pretty much the only question. Then I sort of do what I said.
Okay, you stop bogging off to go clean yourself up. Your armor again is in a little bit tattery due to the giant spear going through you. Everything else that's happened to you.
Okay, I didn't realize it was in that bad condition. Okay, then I will get.
Well, no,
my
you had
armor repaired.
you had an axe. You had a spearhead about this size go through
Yeah.
you.
Oh, fuck hell.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
I healed you a few times. That's still a big wound.
Alright,
Yeah, you bog off to go clean yourself up. Try and get as much of the blood out of your clothes as you can, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll do repairs when I get back to the city.
Can do. Right. Everyone else. Mousank, you're talking to Impetu right now? Again, no. Right.
You'll shush
I
not
say
to interfere.
Sam, Shush has currently swum over to you. Shush, you said you wanted to do something?
Yes, because I'm not very smart, I'm going to try and use my fins to help pull.
That is adorable, and I'm going to say you can try. I'm going to say just a regular. I'm going to say just a regular strength check, just because of the cuteness of that.
Really? Okay. With my normal strength,
Yes.
because as a
With
big
your,
old
with your,
hulking shark
I'm going to say with your normal strength. Because fuck it, I'm nice.
I'm the world's most pathetic shark.
But the shark. No, you should have used your shark strength. It's way more than yours.
Wait, is it?
No, I still got 17 though.
17? That's enough to get him out of his IDL. If he wants to, unless he rolls against.
I'm gonna say, can I not make a?
Yeah,
I mean, a hunter shark is a +4 in strength.
Yeah, if I could have used that, I'd have thrown it through the fucking portal.
So wait, what is it?
Strength check.
Okay, against
17 was it?
17 from a shark. You don't know probably who it is. Do you know who the shark is?
I would say that he would have definitely seen it. Yep, we can see Callum. Strength check.
13 plus 1, so 14.
14. That doesn't beat a 17. You get pulled out. You get pulled out of your little hidey hole by this adorable shark with just its fins around your legs. just pulling you out. What do you guys want to do? Sam is currently just looking like. No, Sam would actually. Yeah, Sam. Yes. Sam like spaceman walks over to you because of the water, and he says to you and Petu, if we link ourselves up and keep close to each other, we can actually all participate in getting back home. I do not plan to die. I do not plan to die here. Will, stop trying to interrupt. Also, very nice paw there.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, but I can see. I was about to say that, but also he's watching him pour because I could see he was concentrating so
I
hard
know.
on it. He was like, "Don't spill any." That's what got me laughing.
And yeah, Sam to Impetu is just like, if we stay close, we lock arms. We have a chance of everyone getting back safely.
I don't have any arms.
Not at the moment, no.
We'll hug you in the middle.
Just hold the fins.
I'm done. I'm gonna go circle again.
Okay, you just start circling around, like around just like around the guys.
Jaws theme plays.
No.
Dun.
I'm gonna say Shush as a bard, like her little bardic instincts in her head just start doing that tune in her head.
Can I pull out my ukulele?
Eh?
Can I pull out my ukulele?
You're a shark, which you've been polymorphed, which means all your equipment
It
polymorphs
morphed with you, yeah.
Can I do the motions of playing a ukulele?
Yes.
And can I make a charisma check to see if I'm good enough to actually play it? Because I think I might be.
Performance check.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20. Do I need to take a picture? Do I need, I know a shark.
Just
fucking ukulele.
You know what? Fuck it. Rule of cool and adorableness. I'm gonna say that yes, it does look like you're banging out quite the tune on a invisible ukulele.
For context, that's a 31.
Fucking hell, your charisma is nuts.
Can I try and charm the big old creature that's coming towards us with my amazing ukulele playing?
It's not near you at the moment.
Oh, then I'm just gonna through the fire the flames.
With a fire in the fins.
Wait,
God's
there's like heat bubbles going off. There's just bubbles going off everywhere. It's a foamy performance.
Right. Yeah. Everyone you. Yes, I have. Oh Christ. Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're doing right now. Then. Everyone else, you do feel inspiration.
Yay! Jesus Christ!
Except for Avalana, because you are not there.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have set our own inspiration cap to 5, right?
Yes.
Make sure of that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Impetu. Everyone has presented their case. Like Sam's explained that if you guys lock arms and stuff, then you should be fine.
You have a shark just riffing it above you.
Yeah, I still feel like I know that I don't like the unknown chance of where that way shrine could end up. It could plonk us like in front of the fucking Queen of the Mountain if somebody's like stupid enough to accidentally think of that.
You only need one of us to succeed.
The
I
shark's
know, but
stupid.
that's still. I don't know. I know that I can live here. You guys probably can't, but I don't know.
smells like I need to do the math for you.
Well, it
That's a
depends on what
20
the,
times to the power of 5 chance of it being good.
Actually,
Okay, that's the
Not
fact.
necessarily.
That's
It
the
depends on
fan.
what the roll's at.
I did say that. That was better.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
just demonstrate. I could just
also
demonstrate. It's okay. I go
Also,
through it.
technically, meta talk betters in the chance because
I
you don't
know,
get it to the
just
power
kidding.
of 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say.
Can I go through
Yeah,
the
it's
waste
whatever the dice roll set. But
No, I'd say your intelligence is too low to
to go through a waystone?
to even use it. Yeah,
Well, no, you just have to go up and think about a place.
but your intelligence is too low to think of specific things right now.
Is it? No,
It's a
okay.
1. Your intelligence is
You're
a
probably
1.
thinking about
The
Sam.
average
It
is a
can't
10.
be lower. Yeah.
Oh,
You can be dragged along if someone teleports using it.
perfect.
Like if
You're
someone
a dumb
like
shark.
someone grabs your tail or like bear hugs you sort of thing. Right, so what's everyone
That'd
doing?
be fun. Hugging a shark. Alright, at this point I'm pleading to Sam and Dermot air elemental. Does Dermot have any grabbing in a lot of water in an elemental form?
He nods his head.
Okay. Dermot, grab the shark. Sam, help me drag this fishman through this way shrine.
Okay, Dermot with his aerial hand grabs the shark by the tail and starts like pushing you towards the waystone.
Me?
Yes.
I'm gonna swim off.
Okay, let's both strength checks. What's an elemental strength? I need elementals page.
Can I roll with my proper shark strength?
You're a hunter shark,
Yes,
so yeah.
hunter shark.
Yes, 13. I'm actually weaker as a shark than I am as a teenage girl.
Oh, I need to find elementals again. God damn it. No, that's black pudding.
Can I have the strength of a black pudding?
No.
Might be stronger than this fucking shark with these rolls.
Nope. 1, 2, 4. No, he's an air elemental. Ah. Okay. Unnatural 20. I'll show you if you want.
No, it's fine. I
Okay.
believe you. Alright, through the portal I go.
Dermot needs to now do an intelligence check.
Oh, let's wait for the portal. Let's all do it together. Let's just grab the shark near the portal so we can all hug.
Okay, I'm going to assume you say that. Dermot hears, and like this big bubble head just nods. Okay. You're going to have to beat a combined roll here, Callum.
I said to him, Petty, you can punch me for this later. And
I'm
Sam go
going
for it.
I'm going to spend one of my key to take the disengage action and step out of the way of them
Okay.
trying to make a grab for me.
No, that's fine. Okay, you
Yep.
do that. They both go to grab you, and you,
I'm spending a key point on that, basically.
that's fine.
So you dash off. You're probably way faster in the water than we are.
True.
Not faster than a shark.
What's your speed?
My
don't
speed,
40 swim.
yeah, 55 usually.
Right, that's.
No, you're swimming though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't get a debuff in water.
Yeah, he doesn't get a debuff.
I'm a shark.
As a shark, what's your speed?
40.
40
40
foot.
swim.
Right.
I can swim after him.
You
Yeah, I got 55 speed, mate. You got 40.
Never said I'd catch up with you. I can swim after you though.
True.
I've not run off. I've just disengaged. I've just taken a step back from being
Like
grabbed.
a step back from being grabbed. Yeah.
Wait, what?
And
level
I'm
are
gonna
you?
then prepare an action to point my trident at them and say no, not again, not the fucking race shrines again.
Okay, it's all up to you guys. I'm not going into this. Sam, except for Sam's like, yes, we can do it. We can succeed. And Patu, you must
Let me
trust
think
us.
about my next action. Sam bargained for me. I'm going to think about something.
We can do it. We all did it. We all thought of you, and we all made it here. We're here
As
to help
one.
you. We're here to help you. This is not a nice place from what the sound of that creature is. Speaking of the creature.
What?
No, you're lucky. You are very fucking lucky so far.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
So we need to leave before that creature discovers us. And Sam just holds a hand out to you.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna give him a performance check. He's not gonna have a great performance, but he's quite a charismatic lad. Right, let me grab my character sheet for him. Double check.
I would like to offer Impetu a nice, friendly pat on the shoulder.
Okay.
Convince him,
offer a nice-
like a heartwarming. Hey,
Sam.
we're good.
I'm gonna do the same as a shark.
Just
Yeah.
put a little fin on his shoulder. Okay.
Wait, no. I'm gonna try and get on his shoulders.
You have no legs to try and do that. It's just your back.
The
It's
rabbit
just
tail,
it's-
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just-
rabbit
it's
tail,
just- yeah, it's just your back fins, just on the back of his neck, sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna wrap myself around him.
That's a performance check of 14 for Sam.
Are you convinced, Callum?
Wait, what was the roll?
Of a
What?
It's 14
Sam's
on,
like a convinced-
Yeah, it's a 14's performance roll.
What would that be against? Am I rolling against it, or
Wisdom, I guess. Seeing through it.
well-
would it be against my base wisdom?
Well, no, I think it's just more of to see if he can persuade you sort of thing. Actually, yeah, it should have been persuasion. What's this persuasion? I'll do this for the same roll. Yes. Oh, yeah, same. +2, 14. This is persuasion.
And that's what, do I roll against that, or is that just against my wisdom because he's trying to persuade me mentally?
Wait, would you normally roll against that or not? I forget.
Roll against what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion intent.
As a player character. Would you normally roll against that
If it beats your natural, or you can attempt to try and perceive if it's real. But you have to have a reason. It has to be above your natural for you to want to try and perceive.
Well, Impetu doesn't want to leave, and we're convincing him to do something he doesn't want.
Yeah, so he'd probably look through it anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough then.
Yeah, my natural it's going to be against wisdom, presumably, right?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Yeah, my wisdom's 19, so
Yeah. No, you brought a 14. He's just like he's holding his gauntleted hand out to you, like, come on, mate, we can do this.
I'll say hand on one shoulder, a shark wrapped around your back, like, hey, come on.
I'm gonna say as well that Ave has crawled out of the backpack onto your shoulder and is just like stuck
Oh
his
shit,
head.
Abe, breathe!
Stuck his. I'm gonna say he's just got his head like in the bubble there, kind of thing, like just here. Like, in the bubble.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like he was asleep in the backpack and he's just like and just stuck his head into the bubble. Right. We keep forgetting about the side characters, Christ.
Damn it! I should have known. That's my fault.
Okay, dokie. What's everyone doing then?
Well, Impetu, are you convinced yet to come with us?
I do not like the fact that we could end up absolutely fucking anywhere with that way shrine. Like, so far we ended up...
until you actually get there.
I mean, the last time we ended up with a fucking Gorgon.
Alright, I'm sorry, Impetu. With my hand on his shoulder, I cast a 3rd level Necromancy Bestow Curse.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait,
you motherfucker.
what?
I curse him to have a disadvantage on every dexterity check.
I'm on his back. Is that it?
Oh, you better
No,
hope
it's
it
not.
fucking works for your point. Trust.
I'm gonna say that.
Drag him to it.
I'm gonna say, Callum, you're not gonna realise that he's cast magic unless you're actually looking for it.
Right, okay.
Like,
I mean, I
would-
was
would,
in a
like,
reactionary stance, like, kind
It
of
would come
waiting
under
to kind of
perception.
attack back at him.
It would be a perception on this.
Yeah, it would have to be a perception on this one.
Perception is plus
Wait, hold on.
4, so-
Does Malsanct have to roll anything against that or not?
It's the touch. If I manage to touch a creature, I can curse it. So I cursed
Okay,
him on
he's
everything he
touched.
did, dexterity.
Okay. What's your spell save DC, Malsanct?
14.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll above 14. I can't remember if that's the exact rules, but that's what I'm gonna have to go for right now. If that is wrong, then I will double check it later. Go on then.
This is to perceive it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Go on, Callum.
Okay. With a roll that long, I better pay off.
Sorry.
Plus 4 for perception, so this plus 4. 19 plus 4, 23.
23. He definitely.
Well, you know, you cursed.
He knows that you've done magic, but he's not
Carver.
sure. He's not sure what magic.
I look at Carver and I say, Carver, it might be your time to slay something amongst the demonic sort of region.
Oh god.
Well, there's a fight going to be in between them. That sounds fucking brilliant.
He is
By the way,
he is your comrade, but if we must slay him, we must.
Callum, you have a shark attached to
Carver
you.
seems very honourable, or tries to be honourable. Seems to be as very, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much about as much as I've got it really.
You have a shark on your back. Please be gentle.
A hugging shark.
Yeah, you definitely know that there is a shark currently giving you a cuddle.
Okay, I'm going to prepare a reaction. I'm going to activate Carver and prepare a reaction to take a bead in my hand, one of the beads of fireballs. Prepare to launch that with Carver active.
Oh shit.
Isn't underwater? Wouldn't the fireball probably not work?
No, the
Yeah,
fireball,
but the explosionary damage could work either way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It would
it-
attack
it-
everyone though.
it would
because
be-
It becomes greatly at 3 times AOE or something underwater.
I think that's the rule. Is that it?
It will kill everyone.
Yeah, it would kill everyone, including himself.
Well, the thing is, if he, I mean, I don't know if Impetu knows this, but if he tries to throw that thing,
He
It's
wouldn't.
the final episode to our series. It involves a mass suicide.
A TPK.
and Impetu doesn't know this, but he is cursed on dexterity. If he tries to throw it, there's a good chance that it will throw at his feet.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh fuck!
Anything he does with dexterity, including most of his attacks, are flawed
How
now.
does he throw it at his feet if we're swimming?
Wait, you.
He doesn't throw it far, at least, not his target.
No, but but the second but as he's cast it, the second it makes contact with something, it's gonna explode.
Oh,
We should
Minecraft
leave.
are finally doing a cave update.
Yeah, they are. Anyway. Right. So what? Okay, so Callum has activated Carver. Carver. Again, like you've seen before. An extra small plate on your back. So I need to make a note of something. Where's my pencil gone? You grab one of the beads off your necklace, and it turns like black with blue light coming out of it.
Uh-oh! Carver enhanced fireball!
What about that big noisy thing? Is that still coming out?
Oh, it's around. It's around.
I'm gonna have to give that thing another perception check. Fucking 6. It doesn't hear you. Right, you guys see Impetu readying himself for combat. With
Me knowing he is going to be a very volatile fighter, I back off to the
Okay.
way shrine.
You back off closer to the waist shrine. Okay.
Yep.
Impetu, I'm gonna say Sam does as well as Impetu's like airy form. Dermot, sorry. Dermot's airy form as well. They all stand back from you, Callum. From you, Impetu.
I'm going to just keep on walking backwards until I eventually disappear into the dark ocean. In fact, actually, I'm going to try and get the shark off me first. I'm going to pull the shark off of me and then walk backwards into the gloom.
Strength? And a strength against?
Strength versus a shark. Good luck.
Do I get a bonus because I've got Carver? Or
No, not on strengths.
okay. 18 plus 1, 19.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah.
That is a 22.
This cute pale shark just keeps trying to like almost like cuddle you sort of thing.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not like being particularly aggressive. I'm just kind of there.
She's not being aggressive. She is just like, don't go kind of thing.
Can Carver control where he shoots flame?
Sorry.
Or could I use Carver as a propulsion system in the water?
No.
No, can I get him to like spew flames out and then just rocket my
No,
way through the water?
he doesn't.
You have
he
55 foot of
doesn't-
movement in the water.
yeah,
No
he
one
d-
can
he
ever
do-
keep up to you.
He
You're
doesn't
lightning
spew
fast.
flame either.
Yeah. You're the fastest creature in the water right now, Impetu. You can run. No one will ever catch up.
This is a tough one, man.
You all start to hear it. That roar getting closer and closer.
Is the shark off Impetu yet?
Nope.
I
Who's-
urged the shark to come to us.
Who's closest to the waystone?
I backed up first. Sam and Dermot followed. I guess I'm
you-
close.
I say you're probably closest then. Give me a perception check.
8.
8. Just enough. You hear the sound of water being pushed out of the way of something very quickly, and then you hear it. A huge guttural roar. As you look behind you, you notice out the corner of your eye these two huge, almost like crab-like legs, but they're on the face of something.
Yep.
And as it goes to try and clamp around you, everyone initiative rolls.
Oh shit! I'm a shark though. What's my dex?
Does
You're strong though.
Hold on, Mouseanx, look on the polymorph spell for me and see if does it have a time limit, because it might have already run out.
Oh, I'm dead, then.
1 hour.
1 hour. I'd say it's probably been about. I'd say with
it's
all
up
this
to my
try-
discretion to dispel.
Okay, you can actually dispel it easily then. Wait, is it a concentration spell?
Yes.
Then you cast another spell. It would have. Okay, yeah, people are going to.
It would have.
Yeah, people are going to shout at us because you cast another spell, curse.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice it was concentration. I'm
Oh,
like,
I'm
all right.
again.
Yeah, so you, okay, just a bit of retcon. You've turned back into the shush.
As soon as I cursed Impetu, the shush was hugging her. Was hugging Impetu.
Yeah, it was just
Oh,
like
yeah,
hugging.
hugging you.
Yeah.
You just got like someone kind of. You turn around, there's just a purple face with puffed out cheeks staring at you.
I'm going to say that in that moment, Dermot would have gone and stuck air to your face.
Okay. I'll probably breathe in shock the moment it's gone. I go, oh. No, you give a little thumbs up and keep holding on.
Yeah, it's like, ee.
Right, let me grab the stats for this thingy.
Oh.
Don't remember. Fuck it. I have a weird question. What happens if you use the fly spell underwater? Can you like fly underwater?
It does fuck all, mate. You're basically just swimming.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
There's one
'cause
spell I
I've,
can use in the water. I don't have it activated, but it's water walk, and I can force anyone up to the surface at 60 foot
True.
speed. Yeah.
But we're thousands of feet deep.
You're about 1,000 foot down, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Also, I was
that would
gonna say,
literally
do I-
No,
Oh,
you
crush
said 1,000
any
meters. I
human.
thought it was 1,000 foot.
1,000 meters, sorry.
In
yeah.
oh right, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say in terms of what?
Crush
It's even worse.
anyone.
No. 1,000. Yeah, it's worse. Yeah.
1,000 meters.
Yeah, it is worse. I was gonna say, you just proved
Yeah.
the opposite point.
A kilometer down. Yeah, that's pretty far down.
Yeah.
Yeah, even worse.
Well,
Yeah,
considering
anyway.
the legal limit in this world is like 70 or like 100 and something.
Well, what? Sorry?
For deep sea diving, the legal limit a world around the world is like 150 meters at maximum, because any more it would crush you.
We
Yeah,
are bullshit
fair.
powerful. Let's be
But
honest.
in all fairness,
Yeah,
it is the mod of D&D, so
yeah,
magic.
yeah, exactly, magic and stuff. Also,
Magic,
also
yeah,
Callum,
magic.
your camera is not working.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be
my
proper.
camera. So I was gonna say I got a 2 plus 5 on my initiative, but because I had a reaction prepared to attack anyone who tried to come after me, sort of thing. Does that mean that I can use that reaction versus the thing?
Yeah, the thing's definitely gonna start trying. The Reaper, as far as you know, it's called, is gonna
Oh.
try and attack you. Let me get everyone's initiative rolls done first, and then we'll jump straight to your action as first. Then I'll continue down the rest of the line.
Okay.
So this creature has got this.
Stefan, how long am I cursed for?
Oh, you're cursed for a while, man.
How long
How
is
long's
it?
that?
It's up to 1 minute, and it has the combat started almost right after I cursed you, so that's a few rounds still left.
I'd say a minute. Okay, I'd say.
Dude, what fucking weird texture pack is
Yeah, it
this?
should be. Yeah, he's got about 30 seconds left. I'd say.
6 seconds
curse.
per round, so that is
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
1, 2.
5 rounds.
Sam is doing alright.
Yeah, 5 rounds of still being cursed. Woof.
What
You
the
dick.
absolute fuck?
Should have come with us.
I don't trust that way of shrine at this stage, man.
We have convinced you that it's safe, at least together.
Seriously, I spawn in the first place it spawns me in, it's like 5 alive.
You didn't
Hey?
convince me of
No,
anything.
you're not. No,
At this stage.
no, Avalana, you're not here.
At least we
I'm
know
not
for certain
trying.
that we come
No,
out
you're not here.
together.
Mate. Right, Mouse Act. Initiative roll, please.
9.
Impetu.
7.
And Shush.
I got 13, but I think I go first regardless. Let me double check.
Well, you're going first anyway, so.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Minecraft's been a bit weird.
Right, so who else is here? Is anyone else here? I forget.
German and Sam.
Right, okay. Yep, I've got Dermot and Sam already. Right. Impetu. You're gonna launch the fire. You're gonna launch this the fireball at the creature.
Yeah, with disadvantage. I'm going to launch fireball.
How many
at the
rounds?
creature.
How many rounds was it, Stefan? That he's
5.
Five.
He has 5 rounds of
5
disadvantage.
rounds.
Yep. So 5 rounds of disadvantage. Throwing the thing at the creature. Starting as of now, I guess.
Anything with Dex though, if you can use a skill that doesn't use Dex, which for you is hard, I know.
Well, I have to throw it, and throwing it is dex.
Throw is
so my whole
dex,
character's
Yeah,
based on
throw his
dex,
dex.
so-
Yeah. So
That's why-
anything dex. Yeah, anything dex you have disadvantage on. I'm afraid.
Okay, so I will use, dex with disadvantage. 12 or a 14, so that's 12 plus 5 is 17 overall.
17 to hit. And I'm assuming you're hitting the creature. Yes.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Sweet, okay. Now, what is my damage output with a Carver Fireball bead?
What's the regular
Use the
damage?
beads, hang on a second, I might get it actually.
What's
It's
the
8d6 per ball. Carver -5. Oh shit, Carver's active, so I need to -5 off of my overall hit points until he's inactive as well.
At least total. You get total, not
of,
your current.
of your total? Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm on max health right now. So
Oh yeah,
I
then
don't
off.
have
Yeah,
fireballs.
yeah.
And then when active, slash damage is more and +2 absorb Medusa Heart. Oh yeah, you also absorbed a Medusa Heart last time and kind of started beating a little bit strong. Well, my heart started beating. That's the thing I'll have to talk to him about. But that's a conversation for later. So how much damage do I get onto my fireball with Carver?
What's the damage of a fireball?
8d6.
16d6.
16d6. Oh, this will be a long one. Right, okay.
Right, let me get my thingy ready so I can start jotting all this down.
Yeah.
Get a notepad.
Okay.
I've got a fucking notepad. Don't worry.
Alright, here we go. So
One.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. $16. There we go. Alright, go on. First one.
okay, so we got 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 2 is 13 plus 2 is 15
Whoa.
plus
This mob freaking
3
weird.
is 18 plus 3 is 21 plus 1 is 22 plus fudge roll 4 is 26 plus 1 is 27 plus 6 is 33 plus 6 is 39 plus 3 is 42 plus 2 is 44 plus 3 is 47 fudge roll plus 2 is 49 final roll plus 3 is 52 damage overall.
52 damage.
I'm going to outdo all of that with a single punch.
So that thing.
You launch the bead. The bead's only about that big, right? It's only about, what, a centimetre across?
Yeah.
As he's launched it through the water, it suddenly goes from this big, just starts going poof, poof, turns into about the size of a softball. If you know how big that is, a bit bigger than a tennis ball, and it starts to crackle this blue flaming energy, like a small meteorite has blue flame behind it, bubbling away in the water as it just poof, into the face of this giant creature. The size of this face, from the bottom of its chin to the top of its head, probably about 3 stories, like a 3-story building. And it lets out an ungodly roar. Everyone make me a wisdom saving throw.
It's fixed itself now.
Oh.
Hey, 13. Let's go, gamers.
13, that's enough.
A natural 20.
And that's 20, that's enough. 7. Even with
7 plus 4, so 11.
11, that is actually enough. For a moment, you all feel this fear seep into your hearts, and then quickly you just poof, no, this we need to survive.
Sam and Dermot, though.
And oh yeah, Sam and Dermot. Thank you very much. Dermot. Okay, Sam does it. Dermot, you've never seen a air person underwater, let alone an air person underwater fart. You just see a larger bubble just and float up to the surface. As his ethereal form turns and starts to try and run away, he's gonna have to make an advantage. He's gonna have to make a roll later on when he comes back around to him. Right, shush. Well done.
Can I fire a bow underwater?
Yes, but at half distance. And this thing's I'm going to say this thing's about 50 foot.
Was that the race shrine? You made a move for me.
It's in range.
In this large battlefield, that
due
is,
to my-
you're not a huge distance away.
Okay, cool. So, I also, due to assassinate, gain a free advantage, but I got an natural 20 and a 24, so I got 28 to hit
That is a
with a
hit.
natural crit. So I've got a crit. So somehow I'm critting a crit, which will be 3 damage die.
Yes.
That's 3d8 damage die. No, it's doubled, isn't it?
It's doubled.
Yeah. So 7, 11, 21. Okay, no, what? 11, yeah, 21. So I've got 21 plus 8 plus 21, 8, 29. That's 31 damage.
31.
But only the 21 gets doubled, right? And the pluses are added out.
I add a 6 due to just passive.
Right.
Passive, I get to add a 6. And then.
Give me just a moment.
Oh.
Give me just a moment. Hey, how much did you do again? 50.
52.
52. I'm going to need my calculator for all this, just so I can keep track of it. Come on. Okay. You look, from the fireball, you see quite a good portion of it, of its face, like over one eye, is burnt and starting to cook almost underwater from the fireball.
Just checking, I disconnected. Did you get my damage?
Yeah, you said 31.
31, yeah.
Yeah.
I also get a bonus action.
Yes,
Does
you
it
get a
get
bonus
doubled?
action. Sorry.
Can I use my bonus action quickly?
Hold on. What was that, Malsanct?
Didn't Shush's damage get doubled at one point?
That is doubled.
No, it's not. That's the 3 damage die.
Yeah, it's 3 damage die wasn't doubled.
Yep.
So it still needs to be doubled.
Does it?
The 29 needs to be doubled.
The 29 needs to be doubled, so that's 40, 58. Wait, so how much damage have you done total? I'm fucking confused now.
Okay, so I get
58
double.
plus another modifier, right? And then your bonus action.
No, it is 31 total. It's 31 total.
It is 31
Okay.
total. Okay.
It's 31 total. But I also want to use my bonus action to dispel Callum.
Okay. But quickly before that, you even underwater is just a quick reaction of this giant face, all these huge razor-sharp teeth, almost like a shark's mouth, and these 4 mandibles going to grab Malsangt. you quickly grab your bow, launch an arrow, and it goes, pff, and you see this almost purple, like this purple thick blood come out of its eye.
Icarus.
I was about to say Icarus. I don't know why I like that word.
I'll
This
wait for that.
this thick purple blood just pooling out of one of its eyes. It doesn't seem to have any eyelids though.
Bonus action,
Okay,
you said?
bonus action.
My bonus action, I'm going to dispel Callum.
Okay,
That is a 19 to dispel.
that's
Above my spell
yeah,
DC,
that's-
you succeed.
Yep, that's
Perfect.
good. Good,
I'm
good,
so broken.
good. You're broken in the right ways, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right.
I preferred you as a shark.
No,
Uh,
you better be appreciative, Callum, because I just sacrificed like all of my damage for that. I'm useless next round.
I mean, I'll put it to good use.
You better.
True. Right, and Sam is going to try and well, he's going to use his movement to get up to it. He's going to try and attack one of the mandibles just before he grabs Malsanct. 11 plus his thingy is, where is it? Ooh, okay, that's just enough to hit. As he gets it, he pulls his long sword from out of his back sheath and just brings it straight down on the mandible just as he's about to grab Malsanct, and he slices off the tip of it. Let me quickly grab. What was his damage dice? That one. There we go. He does that much. And now is Dermot. Dermot is currently running away, but I'm going to give him his wisdom saving throw.
It's running away.
Nope. No, he's scared. He's got the fear gripping him.
He's the frightened
he's
element on the
frightened.
water.
Yeah.
Or there or something.
Like all of his effort at the moment is like trying to keep his form and running away. Yeah. Plus he failed his wisdom saving throw, which means he's going to go another 40 foot.
Can he move that quick underwater? As an
No,
element?
as an air elemental. No, it's going to be halved. Yes, he moves another 20 foot away from the creature. So he's going towards that that giant cliff face that I spoke about earlier. He's heading towards that.
Surprised he didn't run back through the waystone.
No, his
that is where the creature is.
yeah.
Oh, it's a great sorrow, wasn't it?
It's just imagine like in a game a boss fight and it's got that big cliff edge and the creature's like right there, like just
Yeah.
yeah, that sort of thing. That sort of thing's what's going on.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, Dermot's starting to run away. Malsanct, your turn.
Well, Malsank being completely unprepared for battle, having had a long rest in a while and had health, without a shield, needs a hero moment right now. So he pulls out he balls his fist with the ring on it, points it towards the creature, and he is willing to use inspiration on whatever spell is in there.
I actually forgot what spell's in there. Where is that note?
I'm right at the mouth of the fucking creature. He went for me.
You are pretty like the mouth is centered on you.
There you go. Whatever's in there with inspiration is going for you.
Shit, I can't remember what fucking spell it was.
Think of something good then.
But no, I know I wrote it down. Well, that's fucking useful, Jordan. Sure, it's just giving. I've written down a page number, like spelling Malsank's ring on page blah blah blah. I'm not telling you what. I'm not telling you what fucking page because I don't want you to look at like people at home to look it up.
By the way, Wade,
Yep.
I get 2 attacks at level 6.
bollocks.
So what I did just then, 52, could potentially be doubled for at least a damage output of 100ish.
At least.
Plus then my bonus action afterwards.
Cool.
Well, thanks to him, you no longer have a disadvantage on deck, so don't be afraid.
Exactly.
Go nuts.
Yeah, and I'm going to use 2 advantage for that.
No wonder it's in the wrong book.
And use 2 inspiration. Sorry, not advantage.
How many
Any
keyboards? How many
chance of leveling up
keyboards?
soon as well?
Maybe.
Ooh.
I ain't telling
Well, the
you
thing
shit.
is, the
I ain't
party
telling
has
you
had a long rest of like 3 episodes or something, so
Yeah,
Malsack
true.
completely through it. He has no more high level spells, as at half health, with no
Oh, I've got all
shield.
my spells. I haven't used any.
shit. Yeah, because you've been turned to stone.
Alright, back off. Stop fighting.
How did you even use your spells, Malsank? There's been nothing. There's been like no combat for like some time now.
Dude, I have used a lot of my spells. There's been no combat. I've been facing off against dwarves. I had to deceive, spell. I spelled a lot of shit, man.
I'm an idiot. I can use hideous laughter next turn. Oh, we can kill it so easy.
What the hell is it?
Don't worry, I'm point blank. Whatever this is, it will hit.
I have a
There's
lot
no
of spell
buff.
slots left. Don't worry, boys, we've got this. Good lord, we have this.
XP! We still need the XP from Medusa, by the way. I'm looking forward to that.
No, true, you do, you do. Hold on, give me a second. I need to look up. I need to look up something. I am
Oh.
so sorry.
Oh, just shut me, son.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, I just need to look. I just need to look up the damage of something.
Just having a wee legs.
That's fine. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'd say you're in range. And at the level,
I'm in range. I'm fucking at the thing.
True. No, I mean in range for this spell.
Right.
Otherwise, it would have just and did nothing. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, that definitely takes up that area. Where's the damage dice? Okay. Ah, there it is. Right, so at that level, I'm gonna roll the damage dice.
Get an inspiration if it needs. Get an inspiration if it needs.
Where you
Because
does it need to roll to hit? Hold on. No, it's just what it's ever in that area. Okay.
Okay, so I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna roll the damage for this.
Can you reveal me afterwards what's spell?
I will tell you afterwards. Yes, don't worry.
Okay.
Like after the session, I'll tell you.
So we just see the effects right now.
You
but
see
not
the
what
effects for now, but
Okay.
in game you're not gonna know what spell it was. Right, let me just
Alright,
let me
alright,
get back. Let me get back to my calculation page for this. I have shitloads of calculations. There we go. Right, so where's my? I swear I'd lose my goddamn head if it wasn't attached. There. So I need to do. 5, 6. I don't need that. Now. Okie dokie. Marzect, not knowing what the hell spells actually in this ring, you almost like you're trying to punch the creature. You just very quick, even underwater, you're very quick in your reactions of and a 15 by 15 by 15 foot cube of electricity straight out,
You guys, all of
straight,
you are fucked.
straight out into the water. The cube itself is leeching off this energy as the creature is just like you see the electricity run throughout its entire body. It roars again, but it's not trying to scale it. It's a roar of pain as it takes this amount of damage. The creature is, you can see in its eyes some magical energy start to swirl up. Even in the dead eye, the one that's been shot with the arrow, there's no magical energy in that one. But you see in the two eyes here and here, and then a third set of eyes just here, this magical red energy start to slowly build up.
Is that area remaining or is it dissipating after this spell?
It dissipates it dissipates outwards, but in the water the electricity just leeches off in like every direction.
Yep.
But because you guys are not the intended target, technically it doesn't attack you. So yeah. It is now the creature's turn. Where's my creature stats? There.
Oh wait. May I do a bonus action?
Oh yeah, your bonus action. Sorry, my bad. Go on.
Alsang, feeling very vulnerable, casts Shield of Faith on himself.
Which gives you an
Plus
extra 2 AC, doesn't it?
Yeah, plus 2 AC. I have no shield, so I'm like, ah!
That is fair. That is fair. Da-da-da. Okay. Seeing as you are the one that's just attacked it, it is going to animalistically grab you with its mandibles. That's the word, mandibles. It was got mandibles on the side of his head. It grabs you with the mandibles and then takes a bite. First off, give me a sec. Well, it needs to roll to hit first. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
It will be good for him. I have a low AC right now. No shield, remember?
True. It has a +10 to hit. I'll give you guys. I'll give you guys the stats for the creature after the session. Oh boy.
Just a very OP creature or something.
It's very powerful.
Lol.
Right, well, it needs to hit you with the grapple first. 15. What's your AC?
16.
Oh, it goes to grab you, but it's not used to having a bit of one of its mandibles missing from Sam's attack, and it just like it tries to claw around you, but it still tries to make a bite attack. So it's using its multi attack. Oh wait, no, it has 10 to hit, doesn't it? Ugh. Oh yeah, it definitely fucking hits then. It was 15. Yeah, 25 to hit. That was. Sorry, so it does grab you. Sorry, I forgot about the fucking +10 to hit. I know, right after I fucking mentioned it. Yeah, that's a 25 to hit. It needs to do.
Alsang's dead, boys.
Where's my D12? That D12? Yes. Take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it goes to bite you. 14, 15, 16, 17, 24 to hit on the bite, and it's going to do. Okay, a little bit more. You take another point of piercing damage as it goes to bite.
1 point.
No, 14.
Oh, 14.
Yeah. There's no on 68s. Yeah, you're not getting away with that. Yeah, you're not getting away with 1 point of damage, I'm afraid, on that one. Right, how much health are you at left?
2.
You're a cleric.
Yeah, doesn't say much if I don't get it next turn.
True. Like, it's
without any spell slots. I haven't rested for days.
True shit, yeah. Impetu, it is your turn. You see this creature of legend in your people's history attacking one of your best mates. What'd you do?
So I'm going to use my first action to launch a fireball from the necklace.
The necklace? You activating it with cover again?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and I'm going to use an inspiration as well to hit.
To hit? Okay. Roll to hit.
That's plus a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So it's D20 plus D4. We got a natural 20 plus a D4, which would be 23, plus my dexterity, which is +5. So that's
That's
what,
a no. That's
28.
Dude, you got a natural 20. That's an automatic hit, regardless of what its AC is.
So that'd be double
Double
damage.
damage!
So double 16 d8s.
Hold on, let me write down another 16 numbers. Fucking hell.
Double
Okay.
16! Woohoo!
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to. This is a lot of writing. Jesus Christ, I think I needed to nerf Carver a bit.
32 d8s, 32 d8s.
I mean, it's 30 damage minimum, but what? Oh no, sorry.
No, this.
Yeah, 30 minimum.
Right. Yeah,
It is 32
at the
damage minimum, but an average of 32 times 4.
Yeah, pretty much. Right.
Well, we'll see.
Start rolling. I've got. Don't bother counting it in your head.
Okay.
I will just count it up with the thing.
So we got 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 6 is
21.
6 is 21 plus 6 is 27. Don't know why I got stuck on that one. Plus 5 is 32. Plus 5 is 37. Plus 2 is 39. Plus 3 is 42. Plus 6 is 48. Plus 3 is 51. Plus 1 is 52. Plus 5 is 57. I think this is final roll. Plus 3 is 60. So 60 times 2, so that's 120 damage.
Yep.
120 damage.
Calculator kept up. It is 60 plus times 2.
Oh, damn, you mean I'm not faster than the calculator? Ah.
You're as fast as I can type it in.
No, wait, I did that wrong. Hold on.
Right between the eyes or in the mouth, whatever. Whatever you hit is there.
Again, you see this creature attacking one of your best mates, chomping into him like he's a light little snack. And you grab one of the fireballs again and launch it. And as its mouth is opening back up from the bite, you launch this fireball straight into its mouth. You see the light cascaded from the fireball, from from the bead, as it swelled to its armored like covering with the blue lightning, blue fire coming out of it. You see the blue light disappear down its gullet, and you hear a as
Academic style.
yeah, cacodemon style, but without the whole burp thing.
Yeah.
You hear it explode down this thing's into this thing's stomach, as it again roars in pain, but is still very much alive.
Okay, I'd like to use my second action to
Go for
take
it.
the final bead off of my necklace then.
The final bead.
The final bead off of the necklace.
A little bit of outsider information. If you remove the last bead, it won't regenerate.
Oh, I thought it regens, no?
Not if you remove the last bead off the necklace, it doesn't regenerate.
Okay. I'll have to look that up because I didn't have that in my notes, but... yeah, fuck it, okay, then in which case I'm gonna go for, Would I assume I'd be able to walk up to this creature and do an attack?
Well, swim
You're
up. Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Plus, you're fastest out of everyone.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna put myself in between
technically-
Malsanct and the creature.
Technically, everyone should have like their speed be halved because of the underwater situation. But you're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well, he
position
doesn't.
myself
He's a
in-
Titan.
Yeah, he
Everyone
doesn't.
but him.
Yeah, everyone but him.
Yeah, I'll position myself in between the creature and Malsanct then.
Okay. You
And,
you quickly swim up, kicking your legs quite speedily, like like in Aquaman, like the bubbles coming out of the back of your feet. As you quickly
Okay, and
swim
I
up in
will-
between Malsanct and the creature, the Reaper, as known in legend.
That's Alright, okay, and then I'm going to use would it be a bonus action to take the backpack off of my back and hold it in my hand? Would that be an action?
That would be a bonus action, I'd say. It's quickly just flipping
Okay,
it
yeah.
off.
Yeah, so I'm going to use a bonus action to grab my backpack and hold it in my hand, and then I'm going to use my trident to as a main action to stab at the thing. Obviously, Carver charged.
With Carver charged, okay.
Yep.
Let me have a look at Carver stats again. Just to double check.
At the moment, Carver transforms the trident into like the more
Yeah.
curved form that it is.
Yeah. You grab your trident with your carved up hand. Again, it takes it up the handle. The blades, the two side blades, elongate into more of a pitchfork visage, and again takes on this this silvery, slightly glowing glue visage on it. As you stab the creature, roll me damage and then double it.
What I'm going to do, I got to do an attack roll first.
Oh, yeah,
but,
yeah.
I'm going to
See
use
if you can.
plus
See if
an
you-
inspiration.
With inspiration, okay.
Yep, there we go. So 18 plus 4, so 22.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, and then damage. What would that be with Carver?
With Carver, do your regular dice damage and then I double it.
Okay, so I get a D6, but then it's plus 1
Plus-
D4 for lightning as well.
Yes, because you do have lightning
Right.
damage on it.
I do have an enchanted one. Yeah. So, wow, awful. 1 and 2, so 3.
3, so it'd be 6 damage altogether.
Okay.
You do stab it into its it's almost like it's armored sort of thing, or it's just very thick flesh. As you do take a chunk, a small chunk out of it.
Yeah, just bonus action to keep the thing in my hand as well. Yeah, okay, that's me
Okay.
done.
Okie dokie. Back up to Shush.
Right. I feel like now would be a good time to use compulsion, the spell.
What does that do?
I can essentially, the creature will have to do whatever I tell it. Oh, it will have every single desire in its body to do what I've asked it to do.
Okay. Does it have to make a
Roll
save or
my
anything?
D20, and it's based off my charisma.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Does it have to make a save?
One sec, I can't find my D20. Is it in my arm pocket? Fuck. But yeah, I'm going to compel it to. How big is the stone? The big old wraith stone or thing that we came out of?
Waste down.
The waystone. It's about the main center circle is 10 foot by 15 foot by 15 foot.
Would it fit in the creature's mouth?
No. Oh yes, it would easily fit in the creature's mouth.
Okay, I'm going to get compel the creature.
But it is but it is built into the cliffside.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and... Oh, if it's built into the cliffside, that's even better. I'm going to ask the creature to try and swallow it.
The waystone.
Because it will do it, no matter what. So it will put itself in there, then all we have to do is go up, grab it, wish it, and then we can teleport it to somewhere where it will die.
Do you quickly shout this out to the rest of the party? Because there are people on the waystone.
No, I'm just going to cast it.
Okay.
But this
Causing
is
other
where
people to die.
I get smart. Okay.
Collateral damage doesn't matter.
That is a... Can I get advantage? That is a... plus... That is a 25.
25.
Cast.
Does it have to hit his AC?
No, it has to try and essentially beat it, if it can.
Right. What stat am I using then?
Charisma.
Charisma. 16 minus 2.
Cool. Then it is as compelled as possible to stick the stone down its throat. And how far away is this stone from where I currently am?
You were heading back to the waystone, weren't you? So you're probably not on it, but you are very close to it.
Okay, then I'm going to use, as part of being a lovely rogue, I'm going to imagine a something dangerous, something above ground. I'm going to imagine the stratosphere.
Right. And what are you
Do
doing?
you know of
You
it?
might as well just think about space.
Oh,
Well, no, 'cause
right.
that won't necessarily kill it. I'm just going to have it fall from really, really... And also, I don't know what space looks like.
True.
Oh, what the fuck is
You
this
think
thing?
of high up. That's what you think of.
I'm thinking of
Clouds
as high
beyond.
up and above ground as
Yeah.
possible. I'm thinking of above wherever the flip that city was.
Aelo Spain.
Yes,
Oh!
drop it.
You think of above Aelo Spain.
Yep, greatly, really, really, really high up. I think of above the clouds above there.
Okay.
And then I dash towards it, and I think that.
You have to be on the waystone in order to do this, by the way.
Sure, yeah, I can just
He's
slam
going
my
to
arm
it,
over
yeah.
Slam my
Okay.
arm around it. But also, just as a tiny little thing, I'm going to put my hand on the immovable rod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Prepare that action, yeah.
And yeah,
Roll
then
me.
I'm simply...
Roll me intelligence.
Oh, this is the important one now.
As the
No.
the creature starts to like you see a glint in its eyes of magic. The swirling red magic disappears and it's replaced by this little spark of something else. As it attempts to swallow the waystone, Mousanct, Impetu, and Dermot are gonna have to make me dexterity saving throws.
Fuck is my third cat?
Sam.
Also,
sorry.
I'm going to use I'm going to use all of my
Seeds.
inspiration on this.
All of them. Okay.
I need to make sure this works.
Hold on. Alright, give me a sec. Mousanct, dexterity, please.
Can I use an inspiration on a dex saving
You.
throw?
I'm gonna say yeah. Go for it.
I'll use
Okay,
two of my
so I'm gonna
inspiration.
use one.
You can use one. Okay.
Oh my god. How many can I use?
You can use all of them if you want.
I'm gonna use all of them.
Okay.
So that's a 2. Plus 1. Plus 2. Plus 3. Plus 5. Plus 9.
Nine.
10.
9 altogether.
10 together.
10
altogether.
10 altogether. That is just enough. You, as this,
I need all my inspiration to get rid of away from that thing.
you try in the water. You try and dive away from it. Just as the mouth is trying to clamp over the waystone, you dive out of the corner of its mouth. Impetu, your deck save because you were on the waystone as well. 10. That is enough. Just. You quickly.
What this
So
modifies
18
would be
in total,
15.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
eight-
modifier
eight,
brings up to 18.
Okay, yeah, 18. You quickly, just before it starts to clamp its mouth over the waystone, you dive out of the way. Sam got a 12 plus his dex, but that's already high enough. He quickly manages to spaceman walk his way off the waystone. Dermot is already still running. In fact, I'm going to quickly give Dermot another chance to break out of this. He breaks out of it with a lovely 15. Oh, excuse me. And he starts making his way back in his airy form. Ave is already attached to you, just still breathing, like clamped. Ave is wrapped around, like his little arms are wrapped around your neck, and he's just desperately trying to make sure his face stays in the air bubble.
What was our oxygen supply, by the way?
Eh?
How was our oxygen supply after all this time of combat?
It's starting to deplete. You definitely notice now that the bubble was up here on your forehead. It's now about here, like just above your eyebrow, like just on your eyebrows.
Whoops. Well, I've been heavily injured, so I'm bleeding and floating and all that shit.
Yeah. Right. Give me the intelligence check, please. Shush.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, and that's with 2 of my tingies. Intelligence. Oh, I didn't need it. So I've got an 18. I've got 20. I've got 22.
22. I take it you grab onto the creature as well, like one of its mandibles. You just grab on.
Yeah, just grab on and teleport away.
Okay.
With one last message
What?
to the entire group. It's been fun adventuring with you. Because I'm like 90% dead here.
You all hear that in your head, and then there is a lot going on in this scene. As Shush is imagining above Alos Bane, there is a huge amount of glowing energy coming from the center of crystal, that big cuboidal crystal in the center. As magic starts to flow down this ginormous creature's body, just starts flowing straight down it longer and longer and longer and longer, and then they're both gone.
What? You get?
To Malsanct, Sam, and Impetu, you just see this ginormous creature that the end of it just disappeared into darkness. This entire creature is gone. You're not sure where Shush went. For Shush,
Yes.
you appear with your almost maxed intelligence check. You didn't appear at a waystone.
Okay.
You appear in the sky.
Immovable rod.
Hold on. Maybe it's...
Yeah.
You appear in the sky. This huge creature, much louder now that it's out of water, just scream at you. Just add this huge guttural screaming roar. Roll me a con save.
It should also be compelled still.
There is no waystone for it to try and munch on now.
Then it should technically seek one. I got 5.
I wouldn't. It should definitely be confused. Like, look for a waystone. That was his last order.
Yeah,
for
it
both.
should look for one for the next.
True, but true,
until
but
either dispel
yes,
or concentration's broken.
Shush!
Pardon?
I said shush. As in be quiet.
Oh,
Christ. You hear this humongous roar. I'm gonna say, Avalana, give me a perception check, please.
From Fertilia?
In all
this is
fairness,
where
I
my-
was not expecting to be coming back in.
this is where my plan comes to fruition. I really need you right now.
No, she's in Fertilia right now.
6.
Oh,
6.
shit.
Even with
I
a
thought
6,
of the
no,
wrong phase.
7. Even with a 7, you hear this. You've never heard this sound before. You hear this humongous roar in the distance. Like, it's not super loud, but you hear it like echoing throughout the valley. Every bird in the fucking sky is just flying away from Aelos Bane right now, from the direction Aelos Bane is. Every bird is just going away due to this sound.
Oh damn. What am I currently doing? Am I like just sat at the bar getting absolutely smashed?
You're sat at the bar getting smashed.
I carry on getting smashed.
You can't get smashed. You do hear this noise though. This is something you've never
Actually,
heard
you know
before.
what, no,
This
I
is
can't
very alien. This
get
is a very
smashed.
alien noise.
Yeah, I can no. I go outside, look up. I'm assuming I can see it.
The Aelos Bane is miles away. It takes about a day to travel there, so you can't see it.
I can literally just hear it.
You can hear the echo of it going like down the countryside.
Ah, okay. Well, I sort of like, pop my head up, turn around to the barkeep and go, you know what that was? I'm not, going a bit loony. I did hear that.
No,
did
you definitely
hear
heard that,
right?
because I definitely heard that as well. That came from the direction of Aelos Bane, the capital C.
Ah! I'm sure they'll sort it out. Yeah, no.
Fair enough. Fair
Go
enough.
back to sip it. I go back to sipping the nice stuff.
Even with you've been drinking for a while now, I'm not even going to make you bother doing a
Yeah, no, I'm
con save.
fucking bollocks.
You're fucking bladdered.
Yeah.
Right now. Right. Back in Aelos Bane.
Oh, come.
Shut up.
No, I'm not talking to you. Sorry.
Right. Okay. Right. Back at Aelos Bane. Shush. You see the city below you, and you see it starting to come towards you very quickly. But with that con save, you take.
Nice.
Let me say it's one of these.
Oh crap.
You take 14 points of
Oh,
What type of damage was this be?
back off.
It would be bludgeoning, wouldn't it, if it's sound?
Yeah, bludgeoning. Yeah, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as this creature just rolls straight to you, and your eardrums go like burst, and it's like tinnitus, where all you can hear, like you can't hear anything. It's like shell shock, like in a game where you hear that like ring in your ear. It's like that. As this
Diggity down.
as this creature just roars in your face. and you both start to fall.
Immovable rod.
Yep.
Instantly.
Yep. Give me a dex check to see if you can hold on.
And I get advantage due to my new thing.
Due to your thingy number.
19.
19. You quickly click on the rod and you just hold on. You just holding on, and you see this creature starting to fall, and it keeps falling. I'm gonna have to.
I just whisper to myself, XP.
Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Malsanct, Sam, Dermot, and Petu, along with Little Ave. What are you guys doing?
I am checking on my oxygen supply and immediately healing myself because I just got bitten.
Yeah, you're very lucky you haven't been bitten half. Like
almost I did
in the water, like around Malsanct. There's just like this cloud of blood in the water.
Yeah, I pull out my scroll of second cure wounds and cast that.
Okay, go for it. It's a scroll, so technically you roll it.
Yep. It's an 8 plus a 4. This is 12 plus 3 is 15 health gained.
Okay. You gained.
And I also use a healing word as a
healing word on yourself.
Bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah. Go for it.
And that's a D4. This is a 4 plus 3 is 7. An extra 7.
An extra 7. Cool. Add it all together and then pop that back on your health points.
Yep.
Impetu, what are you doing?
I think I'm just going to keep on walking off into the distance now.
Oh yeah, that's freaking awesome.
Okay. Sam's gonna see you with his passive perception. He's gonna see you. He's like, Impetu, where are you going? It's gone. We can go back home.
That just gives me more reason to stay here. Originally, it may have been like an idea to go through there, but it's definitely safer here now than you know, kind of like walking through there.
Reminds me at this time. Is in Ice Age 3, that beaver, he goes, I was born in this hole, I'll die in this hole.
Yeah.
After my sacrifice, this is all I get.
Wait, you dead?
I can't survive this.
Oh. So you just is this your way of basically just making yourself a new character?
I just sacrificed myself for the entire group and no one gave a shit.
I'm giving a shit right now. But there is a way for you to survive.
Oh, I know I can survive. There's bullshit.
He just doesn't want it.
For all intents and purposes, I just sacrificed myself.
Yeah, as far as
Malsanct is still patching himself up. He hasn't had time for grief yet.
The last thing you guys all heard was, it's been fun traveling with you, and then I disappear.
Yep, for all we know, Shush is gone.
For all you, it's like Schrodinger's cat. It's like she's dead and alive at the same time for you guys right now.
Well, she's not here, and she's here with a deadly creature. She's dead. She's gone with that thing. Wherever she is, that thing is with her. No chance she'll live.
As far as you know.
Idiots would think.
As far as we know, yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say let's have a break.
Shit.
And we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm not even leaving. I'm sat here playing ESO. So.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Callum.
Hey.
Your movement.
My movement is 45, not 55.
Yeah, you just add.
Right. Anyway.
Add 5 until you get to level 5, in which you add.
My movement is 45 because
going on a break.
10 up until level 5.
straight away. Oh shit! I've completely overshot.
Hello, welcome back. The guys have just killed a humongous fucking creature.
Oh, we haven't seen the impact yet, or heard
I
of
did.
it.
Well, you, yeah,
I killed it.
Well, yeah, you technically shush killed it, but you're all getting XP for it because of the system I already put in place.
We did massive damage to it.
Oh hell yeah! And
I did like just shy of 200 damage.
about that, yeah, and it's still got a good chunk of health left.
I might even kill civilians on the ground. I'm doing really well.
You don't get XP for that, I assume. Or do you?
Technically, yes. I would have to say.
Wait,
Mass
did you
murder!
get people?
For mass murder!
Oh. Oh.
I aim it at that orphanage.
I swear to God, if you guys go around murdering people.
It's
No,
like
I
it's
just
like
got
10 like for civilians it's like 10 XP.
Oh, so like fuck all.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, man, XP
But anyway.
PSXP.
Anyway. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, let's bring him into it. Right. You guys are shush. You are currently in the air, hanging on to that immovable rod for dear life.
Can I sit on it?
I'd say yeah, go for it.
Right, I'm gonna tie a rope.
He's gonna do that cowboy that like sits on a rocket.
I'm gonna tie a rope
The
around my
D&D
waist.
version.
Okay, you tie a rope round your waist, and
Okay,
I'm assuming
and then,
I'm assuming you're going to tie it to the rod.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then for the next however long it takes, I'm just gonna tap the rod and then like double tap it really quickly
Right. Okay.
until I'm close to the ground.
Okay. You keep doing that. It's going to take a while because you did say up in the clouds.
Yep.
Mouse
I've still
ants.
got the air bubble, so
No, the air bubble dissipated once you hit the oxygen.
whatever. Pop pop.
Yeah, basically
Down I go.
just pop 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 pop. Yeah. Mousanct, Impetu, and Sam and Dermot. I need everyone to make perception checks. Actually, shush. You make a perception check as well.
Really?
Yes.
In the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like.
9!
For Dermot, that's good
14.
enough. For Sam, that's definitely good enough. That's definitely enough.
Yeah, 18 plus like 4 anyway, so
Okay.
22.
You notice a human boy stood in the stood about 50 foot away from you guys. Bald head, blue robes, and he's just stood there. No air bubble over his face, nothing. It's a human boy.
What did Shush make a check then?
Shush. As you're like click 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 going down, you notice a boy stood in the air. Same look. Human boy, shaved head, blue robes. He's just stood on a little cloud.
Sure. I'm gonna cast message. Say, all right.
You must come
Nice
with
day
me.
for it, isn't it? And then just keep tapping.
You must come with me. Like he's just deadpan. You must come with me.
while still tapping. Physically impossible.
You must come with me.
Oh, he's one of these kinds, isn't he? Oh, alright, I'll just keep tapping and ignore him.
Okay. Mousanct, Impetu, what do you guys do? You see this human boy, just no air bubble or anything, he's just stood underwater.
I
You alive?
tried to sink to the bottom and walk to the way shrine, I guess. Not activate it, but towards it, just in case.
He starts to walk towards you, but he's not walking as if he's being impacted by the water. It's like the water isn't even there for him. He starts walking towards you, like all of you. And Sam looks over. What on earth is that? And like he's just like looking. He's looking around at you guys and is like, "You ever seen this before? Like, have you ever seen this before?"
I look at Sam and shake my head. No. Well, I assume my bloodstream still take effect by that no shake.
No, the head shake, no, but there is a lot less blood in the water now because of the whole healing and everything.
Yeah, I've tried to mitigate that. Yeah.
You do hear him say, "You must come with me." And
Where
in
to?
that same monotone voice. To my master's realm.
Please tell us more.
He just stares. You must come with me to my master's realm.
Alright, draw us a map. We'll see you there in a few weeks.
As you say that,
Who-
as you say that, all of you see this. All of you see this, just human boy underwater, shaved head, bluish robes, and it's like it's almost like he touches a wall. He just puts his hands out, touches like an invisible wall, and a rectangle of glowing blue light appears, like a doorway. You must come with me.
Who's your master?
Salabalam.
Eh?
Salabalam.
Hey.
And for Shush, he says again, "You must come with me," and he makes the same looking doorway underneath you.
I'm just gonna stop.
You just stop.
Look at this door incredulously. Like, this is bullshit. Oh, actually, no.
I would say that you're getting you're closer now to the ground. As you've been going down, you notice the creature. It's still alive, but it's there. But it's in the air, and it's just wriggling and writhing around in the air. But it seems to have been stopped by some
Kill it.
invisible
Does it look
force.
bloodied? Implying it's underneath 10%
Yeah,
health?
not 10%. No, it's not bloodied.
Well, I'm gonna draw an arrow. I'm just gonna shoot it.
You shoot it from your sitting
You
position.
shoot- you're gonna shoot the creature.
Technically, I get all of my ridiculous buffs. Technically.
You are gonna have a disadvantage roll to stay on the rod, though.
On the rod.
Oh no, you are tied to it, so
I'm tied to it.
yeah.
I'll just tighten the rope so I'm like sat perfectly on it.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll to see if you hit. It
It's
is.
advantage, as it is technically first turn. Cool, that is a 25 or 6.
Calculate it properly, please.
Uh,
I'm putting effort in, so should you.
I know. 25.
25 points of damage. It's
That's a
it's
free
far
crit.
it's far enough away. You launch the arrow into it.
That's a free critical hit. So that's 8.
Oh wow. Okay. Why is this guy just?
Will
20 damage.
Yeah.
I'm putting
Alright.
I'm putting effort in.
Mhm.
Put some effort in, please. Right.
Thank
How
you.
much? How much damage? 20. Yep. You
20.
you pull the arrow back, boom, and it does hit. It hits into the creature. You hear it roar again.
Was there enough for me to come out for a couple takes, or is that what we've got left?
What?
Is that what you got left? Sorry, just talking to Car.
All right. And the boy just says again, "You must come with me to my
How
master's
many
realm."
more? Can we just say I keep firing arrows into this thing until it stops?
Not with the time frame going on right now.
How far away am I from it?
You're just under 120 foot.
Oh,
It's almost straight down, right? So the arrow
Almost-
arc
yeah.
shouldn't be it.
Yeah, there's no arc. It's just straight down, pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna get a bit closer. As long as I don't go near that flipping door.
The door is right below you.
Jump off the rod. To the side.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit here and sit until the kid goes.
He
I'm gonna implore with him.
just stays there, just stood on the cloud, like no faced, like no emotion in his face or anything. You must come with me to Salabalam.
That's a brilliant name. Salabalam.
I've got a few coppers. I'm
Salabalam.
gonna drop one of the coppers
You drop one of the coppers in
onto the door.
onto the door. It's not a door. It's like the size of a doorway. That's what I mean. It's like
Oh.
and it's like blue light.
What
gonna
magic
drop
power
it.
does this kid have?
you-
can open up
you-
a doorway.
Well, stop interrupting. You drop it down and it goes straight through the portal.
Huh.
And back with the rest of you guys. You you guys, you again. This boy stood with the the door. He's just activated it. You must come with me to my master's realm.
Tell us about your master first.
Here's Sir Labalon.
That doesn't give us much to go on.
He just stares deadpan. He
I
wishes-
turn to Impetu and say,
he-
well, it's not a way shrine.
He wishes to trade.
What is his intent to us?
He wishes to trade.
Does he wish us any ill will?
No.
I need an insight check on that to see whether he's
On
chatting or
spectral
not.
form.
Yeah, I use an insight to see what he's saying. So it's,
Insight?
I got +6 in insight. Oh no, hang on. +7 in insight.
No, that thing can lie. That thing is human.
Oh, so 10 averages out at
10.
3 + 7, 10.
As far as you can tell, he's not lying.
Well, fuck it. I'm not entirely sure where we are right now. Doesn't look like you guys are going to survive much longer under here without water. Without oxygen. It's nothing but water. Yeah, fuck it. Why not, Mouse? Do you want to go through there? Let's go through there.
So, we're together now again.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's maybe let's go through applying the waystone logic and grip each other tightly, just in case there's any sort of trickery afoot.
Alright, I struggle to get there in my wounded form. Put my arm around Impetu and whisper, hypocrite.
I mean,
Okay,
I
and
know
with
for a
that-
fact that way shrines are fucking dodgy. This, I'm not entirely sure.
Sure, gamble on something you don't know what it is.
Okay. With all this,
I'm gonna grip
Avalana,
Marsank like slightly too tight, by the way.
Yep.
you're just gonna like squeeze, like don't fucking let me go.
like slightly dig my kind of like nails into him to the point where I might cause a little bit of damage.
You have got
maybe.
you
Oh,
have
don't worry.
got you have got Carver, which does have 1.5 claws on each finger.
Oh yeah, deactivate Carver. Sorry.
You are- okay.
Oh. No, I'll be gripping Stefan, but with my non-Carver hand.
Okay.
I'll slide the backpack back onto my shoulders and.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be leaning on you with my full weight. I was close to death a second ago.
True.
Still recovering.
Can I do that as a damage? Do I have to hit his AC to?
Yeah,
as soon as I got a hold of him.
Well, yeah, you'd have to hit his AC, but I'm going to say you don't do damage because you actively said like you're not doing it with your clawed hand.
No, I'm just gripping him insanely fucking tight.
Yeah, like you've got your hand round him, and he's just like you're not letting him go.
Okay,
Oh, don't worry, I'm
sweet.
hanging with my full fucking weight on him. Like, I'm just hanging on the shoulder, like, carry me, fucker.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
Give me just a second. Right. Okay. Avalana,
Yep.
even while pissed out of your face, you
Nice.
the same how I've described it. Same boy, shaved head, blue robes, just monotone face.
Mhm.
Not the
Well,
right word.
because
Not
I'm
not not the
shifty.
not the right words, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get you.
pull-
I
he-
have been listening, so don't worry.
He pulls on your cloak a little bit. He says, "You must come with me."
Because I'm smashed, I just fucking do what he says.
Just do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you stand up from the bar stool.
No, I attempt to stand up.
You attempt to stand. Give me a dex check with disadvantage.
Yes! Alright, fine. I got a 17. What the fuck?
You just about make it to your feet.
Dude,
You
shit.
just about make it to your feet, and he.
I'm like wobbling, like standing and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Just
like you need to lean on.
Shit.
You need to lean on the bar in order to stay upright. He walks over to the door, puts his hand on it, and the door turns into this glowing blue light.
I turn around to the barkeep before I walk over and go, all I wanted to go was back to the capital city. And I sort of just head into the portal either way.
She's just staring at this like scene before her, like, what the fuck? This is not normal, sort of thing. And you
Yeah.
and you walk through the portal, yeah.
Yeah.
Stefan and Impetu, you walk through the portal as well. Sam and Dermot walk through the portal, just following the leagues. They have no idea what's going on.
Is Dermot still in air elemental form?
Dermot is still in air elemental form. And
Okay.
as you all walk through the portals, you all arrive at the exact same moment, coming from different doorways. You see this pale blue man, like he was like bright blue, but the colours toned down a little bit. Beads and braids in his hair, almost a couple of dreadlocks here and there. He's quite a large man, and he's currently sat in a hot tub, but the edges of the hot tub are like made of like wispy, that cartoonish wispy cloud sort of thing. And as you guys go through the doorways, hello, welcome to my realm. I am Salabalam. You must be tired from your journey.
I haven't slept for days.
I'm pretty fucking shit-faced.
Yes, you do smell a bit of alcohols, the fermented kind.
Yeah, there's a long story to that. I'll let them explain. Once I, go. And
You
sit
do not
myself
need
in
to
the corner.
explain. I have seen it all.
Okay, well, that makes things a lot easier.
So,
I have-
are you
I-
entertained?
It was rather entertaining. I was not sure whether or not you would survive at a couple of those points, but you are formidable warriors, and I would like to trade with you.
Right.
There is one member of your party missing. Where is the small elf girl?
Dead for all we know.
Let
Hey,
me
you
let,
fucking see everything, man.
let me check. And then he twirls his finger, and a silvery disc appears in the air just above him. With the wispy clouds around the edges, and he's like, she is currently sat on an immovable rod, firing at the beast you were fighting. Shall I bring? Shall I?
Everything.
Shall I bring her? Shall I bring her here?
Wait. Where's the fish?
The fish, as he touches the screen for a moment. I have suspended it in air.
In air.
I have suspended it in air. I am a djinn, you see.
Uh-oh.
I hate
Fuck.
Make Yasuke stop singing.
I know you. You've probably heard of my kind before. I am a free djinn, and I was freed by a very noble traveller a fair while ago. And since then, I've discovered the human world. I've discovered trade and bargaining, and I love it. I love to bargain and trade for items, not souls or coins or anything. Well, coin as well to help buy more stuff, but for items.
Salabalam is your name, right?
Salabalan.
Salabalam.
Wait, Salah Balan.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
You deal in trades. Do you also do in favors?
It depends on what the favour.
I
might do it for my own amusement, but if it's depending on what it is.
Well, you've probably, since you've been watching, you've probably seen this, and I kind of reveal my armor and the scars. Like, I've just been bitten by this creature.
I
killed
did
for
see.
us.
I did see. You are more than welcome to stay here for a while, rest up, recuperate, as they say in other lands.
Ooh, I would love to, but I would also love to see that creature suspended in air demise.
That would be a very big ask. We could maybe trade for it, or I could simply move it back to the oceans. I do not
Alright.
deal in killing creatures.
I see that. Do you have a place for me to lay down?
Absolutely, and he claps his hands, and six beds appear, all made of cloud. I must say though, once you stood into this realm, you are completely dry, and the air is extremely fresh. It is perfect, pure air.
Alright.
It is so nice.
I'd like to step forward and approach Salabalam.
Yes, what can I do for you, Impetu?
I believe I have something worth incredible value.
I think I know what you may be
Is-
on about.
An item that is from the Nine Hells that has the power and intent to destroy things, demon things. It's
Yes.
incredibly powerful.
Carver,
And-
as you call it.
Yeah. And
Gonna give more.
now, yeah, I think I'd like to know what you'd be willing to trade for it.
Something I will not trade for something that has its own mind of its own. That is a rule I have. That is slavery in my eyes.
Ah, okay. Then I wish to
I do
trade
not-
you
I do not
something
deal-
for the
I-
honor of.
I do not deal in those matters.
Using the word slavery, Malsang winks at the gin like, yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
I do know your history.
However, see it this way then: that this thing is bound to me, and against my will, I do not believe I can take this thing off. So then consider
You
another
can
trade.
you can take it off with a strong amount of willpower.
Okay.
You
I'd
can-
like to
you can
attempt
remove
to take
it.
him off now.
You attempt to take Carver off.
Yep.
The scream it starts shouting in your head. Don't take me off. We are more powerful together than we are alone. He's a
Okay,
djinn.
I'm
He's
going
a
to try and
djinn.
take
You
him off.
cannot
We'll have
trust
to
him.
roll for that.
That'll be a wisdom check of 25.
Okay, right. So I got +4 on my wisdom. So. Oh, so it doesn't really matter unless I get a 20 anyway, though. So 4. Then in which case, Jin, I'd like to bargain you something. You take it off for me, and I'll give you something worth
Come to
still a lot.
That is not trade. That is more of a request. As I said, I deal in trade. I'm like a merchant of these planes.
And I'm asking you for a trade of services for something
I
of
do
a
not
lot
do
of value.
I do not do services.
Surely you're able to get items or things of value for yourself, no? And if it's within your power,
Yes, but you need to be able to give that willingly.
give what willingly? Huh? What?
It is attached to you. It is a living thing. I cannot force it to do what it does not want to do.
Okay, then in which case I Ah, fuck no, I'll stay quiet for a bit then. Hang away.
But before we trade, you must all rest. You are all quite on the brink of death. Some of you. I prefer you to rest.
Final request, actually.
As
Could
I
you
said,
give me a new functioning hand if I were to lose this one?
No, that would be a part of necromancy. I do not deal in such things.
Right.
And on the note of him saying necromancy, Malsang lets a giggle.
Your friend Astoshan might be able to help you on that one.
So what sort of things can you offer to traders then?
I can offer you items, but first, as I said, rest, recuperate yourselves, and we will talk as soon as you are finished. I will have these.
Okay.
I will have the servants. The servants did walk in behind you. Like the seven boys did walk behind you. He looks again at the panel. Shush has still not come through. Shall I bring her here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa! I mean, she has a very strong will of her own.
Yeah, stubborn.
I'm sure she has unfinished business. I'm sure she was offered the chance to go for that door, didn't she?
Each one of you has been offered.
If she declined, just wait a bit.
She
I'm sure
hasn't.
she's doing something more important.
The boy now is the boy to shush. The boy is just now repeating over and over again without a pause. You must come with me. 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 You must come with me.
So, funnily enough, when I made
Over
my
and
character,
over and over again. Like just
I
you can't
have
get a
2
word in.
ropes.
You
So
have
I'm
2
going to make
ropes.
a lasso, and I'm going to try and lasso the child.
Okay, I'm gonna say you do this, but the lasso just passes straight through him, and like with like
Right, then-
as if he was made of colored cloud.
Yeah. Then I'm going to tie a second knot around the rope, around the thing on the rod.
Yeah.
And I'm going to place it around my chest. And then I'm going to let myself drop round the rod, so it makes like a hammock.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm going to go to bed.
He's
She,
gonna go to
she
sleep
appears to
in
she,
midair.
she appears to have started sleeping. Shall I just move the portal up? Shall I just move the portal up to her so she can be here?
Yeah.
I will bring her
I mean,
right
at that
up.
point, just lay her in a bed. Yeah.
That is very
For
true.
me, I think that's just visible confusion.
Salabalam claps his hand, and around you, Shush, this the room that everyone is in starts to form around you.
I'm preparing an action because I've been shown to be quite quick. So I'm going to prepare an action to fire an arrow at the nearest thing I see.
Oh,
The nearest thing would be the Cloud Boy.
Are you asleep though?
I'm releasing. I've just been abducted again. I was falling asleep.
Are you just fall asleep? Cool.
No, I'm firing.
Okay,
I
you
was falling asleep. And
Oh,
then
you
I
were falling
got
asleep,
abducted,
okay.
so I'm shooting whatever abducted.
You fire an arrow straight through the head of this Cloud Boy, and it just passes straight through.
Then I'm going to untangle myself and I'm going to try and stab the clown boy because I'm pissed.
You just like take a hold of its head and just start stabbing, and it's just doing nothing to him.
I'm not stopping. This is cathartic. for me. I've had a bad day.
farting. Yeah. Just let her let her lose some steam.
It's
I'm going to
quite
do this until I'm physically exhausted and then just collapse.
okay. As you collapse, two of the Cloud Boys, one grabs your ankles, the other grabs you like the back of your shoulders, and they lift you up and take you to one of the beds. It is the most comfortable sleep you've had.
I don't want to be in. I'm unconscious. I can't do anything.
You're
Shit.
unconscious, you can't do anything. It is the most comfortable sleep you have ever felt, though.
Not sure how I
Malsec
feel
and
about-
Ave would like to use their spear to like to lean on and like just drop it to a bed like a walking stick, like
Yeah, you do, and you plop into a bed. Bits of cloud just poof, like almost like dust, but it's like cloud particles just poof, off off of everything.
I fall asleep as I fall into bed.
You pass out because you're drunk.
Yeah, I'm like stone cold, like out.
like laying on
yeah.
the cloud bed, like to like rub Ave a bit, like yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ave,
really
like you're led on your back. Ave's just sort of like curled up here, kind of thing,
Yeah, like,
sort of thing. Impetu, what are you doing?
Have we rested yet, or?
Well, I'm saying, are you going to rest, or do you want to ask him more questions and stuff?
I've
Well, you
rested
said that we had to
everything
rest in
off.
order to ask him more questions, so I guess I got to rest.
No,
first.
that's well. No, he's offering like rest and then we'll talk. Rest and have a good night.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't fucking trust.
I need a rest. I don't take
Well, no, I'm
whatever
gonna
I
sit-
get.
I'm gonna sit at the feet of Mustang's bed and stay awake and alert.
It is very very comfortable, and if you do end up staying awake, it will be a level of exhaustion because you've been awake so long.
Okay, then I guess from what it sounds like, I guess I have to take a rest.
I'm not forcing you to. I'm just saying.
no, but I
I'm
mean,
just
like-
saying.
We have been awake for
fuck it.
days on end, so
Yeah,
I
fuck
really
it.
need a rest.
Okay, then I'll rest as well.
You rest well. You plop off into your own bed, or are you sleeping next to Malsanct?
I'm gonna stay next to Mustang.
Staying at Malsanct. The two beds sort of like form together into one bed. You're just sleeping on like the corner bottom section where you've just sort of led back and passed out. Malsanct like in it properly. It feels like a single bed. Have I missed anyone? Sam and Dermot. They just collapse in their own beds. Just like Sam doesn't even take his armor off or anything. He just, just falls. Just
Cold.
yeah, he just
my
falls
armor,
in.
my armor is damaged and bloody, and I'm without a shield, so I'm just fucking in shambles, just laying there.
Okie dokie. Right. You guys sleep the sleep of the dead and the most peaceful sleep you have ever had. It is the most comfortable, relaxing bed you have ever slept in. It is literally sleeping on clouds. And
Nice.
you all start to wake up, and Salabalan is sat. He's not even sat. You see, he's stood, walking around like different objects and items and things.
Long rest
on-
effect, alright?
yes, you all have the long rest effects. All your spell slots and everything are refilled. All your health is regened. You're all fucking good.
Okay, will you trade us now?
Are there any children in the room?
There are a couple of the Cloud Boys just walking around.
I am going to launch at them like a rabid animal. These things are just completely incomprehensible to me.
You launch at one of them. You pass straight through it.
I'm gonna
Why
be
do you
like a
attack?
dog.
Why do you attack my servants?
It taunted me. The fuck are you? With message.
I am Salabalan.
I'm
I am Salabalan, the Jinn. Nice to meet you. And he holds out a hand.
I'm like pointing at it and I just don't move. I say, I died recently. Stay away.
I mean you no harm whatsoever. I am here to trade.
I pull out the giant diamond from my bag and say, what do you want to offer me for this? What do you have to offer?
I also pipe up and say, where did you get that diamond? Considering none of us have knew about it, or well.
I'm going to do a persuasion roll, and I'm going to say, it was the weirdest thing. When I came through the way shrine, it had just appeared in my bag.
Roll for deception. Roll for deception. Yes, he can.
Yeah,
Absolutely. He can absolutely do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's not a bad lie.
It's a pretty fucking bad lie.
That's still an alright lie.
Roll for it. Roll for it. Roll for it.
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will. I need to find my phone so I can actually fucking roll.
Wait.
17
what?
plus what's deception based off of?
Charisma, I believe.
Yeah, so just straight 17.
17. And the against roll from Avalana.
Okay.
In fact, does anyone question this lie?
In Malsanct is like Impet was the party bank anyway when it comes to monetary value, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Ooh. Can I very loudly say in message to everyone in the room, going, I don't know where you got that. Is it fake or stolen? Then I'm
So
gonna go-
effectively, you're rolling an insight as well.
No, I'm just going to say that.
You just say that. Yeah, you
Is
just
it
say
fake
that.
or stolen?
Give me a sec. Oh shit! I got.
When you say that, I can assure you that is not fake.
I got 21. Unnatural.
To unnatural 21. Yeah, you don't believe it's bullshit for a second.
Yeah. I just say out loud, yeah, that's not true.
Guys, doesn't matter. We have been through a lot of... We've slain tyrants at this point. Wherever we got it from,
My character's still holding a grudge from certain things that happened last week.
Avalana, what are you talking about? What happened?
Oh well, you know the incident with the Greater Scroll of Restoration, shall we say?
Which, I mean, we've used one to resurrect Shush, but
Yeah, and then
what
the
else?
other one which I found in a suspiciously empty chest, in which Impetu was in there as well, which you guys some reason believe.
I'm gonna... Wait, no, don't.
It's just, funny how he's, out of all times, he's suddenly chosen this time to pull out something that looks fairly expensive.
when Petuvis has held our goals for all this time, I have nothing on me to spend.
What do you mean, your goal? I've still got my gold on me.
I don't. I've spent all my gold, and Impetu has been financing me for every upgrade I had.
Yeah, but wouldn't he have, told everyone if he found something of that magnitude, considering it's a pretty big fucking rock?
I consider him the bank. If he wants to gain monetary value of it, it's monetary value for all the party. So I assume I have a share of it.
Right.
We aren't all in it for ourselves, I assume. Right, Impetu? You share this? We've agreed on this before.
Of course.
I don't know.
The value that I hold
I
is that the fight
honestly
has.
don't know. If he wants
Will,
to
stop
share, he
interrupting.
probably... Alright.
What was that last line? Impetu, sorry?
Yeah, I said in reply to Malsand, of course, whatever value that I hold is a party sort of value as well.
Well, let's hold our cards on the table. Impetu is the one that holds all the monetary value. Here is my inventory. I pull out the crystal ball we've had since the very beginning to communicate with the queen of the mountain.
Queen of the Mountain.
I hold out golem gems. items. I hold that face spider legs. I hold the weird valuable items. I hold the loot. He holds the money.
You hold the misc, basically.
Yeah, I hold the miscellaneous. He holds the money. Yes, we agreed upon this. Can we continue doing that?
I want to cast message. What do I hold?
You hold the rod, a movable rod.
He's not wrong.
I kind of, you know, that
In all
mod, like-
fairness, if everyone agreed on he hold the money and you hold the mist stuff, then how come I still got my money and didn't know about this?
No, you all have your own little personal thing, but the bulk of money goes to the party bank
Right.
to hold on to.
Yeah. All I'm just saying is if he wanted to really share it, he would have told us about it, you know, just, you know, putting two and
He's
two
telling
together.
us now. Why do you care about when he told us at the moment he got it or what? I don't care.
I'm,
Yeah, but
I'm hungry.
we haven't
the
been
gin
on a
anything
place
to eat?
of peace for
Hold on,
days.
what was that? What was that? Shush.
yeah. Hey,
I'm hungry.
just saying.
Will!
Does the gin have anything to eat?
Do you ask him that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like-
What would you like?
I shrug and message food.
He conjures in his hand like a bit, like he takes it like a wisp of cloud and just whispers it around a bit, casting magic. And before you lays a succulent plate full of elven foods.
Okay, while making perfect eye contact, I put on a really gleeful grin, and then take some of my rations out of my mouth and start eating those.
That's fine. He closes his fingers like that, and the plate disappears into wisps into cloud.
I don't trust this. I know gins. I don't like them.
You've never met a Jin before in this.
Exactly. That's why I'm not metagaming. I just don't like intruders.
Okay. Alright. So, does anyone else want to eat? I can provide you pretty much anything I know of.
What will you offer us for the diamond? What inventory do you have?
Whoa. He
Diamond.
was offering food.
I mean,
Hold
we can
up.
discuss this over food, fine.
Over food?
Yes,
What would
that's-
you like?
I would like just a regular rations amount, and I need enough for the day. But my pet here, Ave, has been for a lot. If you can offer him a feast, that would be very quick.
He he claps his hands, and a couple of the Cloud Boys, a grill forms before them, and they start cooking up loads of different meat stuff you've never seen before, like chicken legs, drumsticks, big pieces of meat. One of them is on another little station, like cutting up fruits and vegetables and things like that. They're making a feast in record time, and within a couple of moments, they unveil this length. They unveil a length of table, again formed out of this cloud, and just start laying down plates and bowls and all sorts of different exotic foods. Some stuff you've never seen before. They do look really nice, like glazed hams and different desserts, cakes, puddings, like anything you could probably imagine is on this.
Alright. I look at Ave, I wink at him and say, Ave, my companion, my friend, you deserve this. Go at it.
He scrambles on your shoulder for a second, like you can't get a grip on your armor for a second, and just flies off straight towards the table, dives in amongst the food and just starts just ripping apart the little bits of meat. Goes to one of the plates and just starts gnawing and eating into one of the pieces of meat, just devouring it as fast as he can into his little dragon belly. Eat up,
like
my
a
friends.
unicorn made out of bacon.
You ever heard of a unicorn before? Would Imperial ever heard of a unicorn?
Probably not. He didn't know about much about the
I
other
don't
side.
True. I would say no. You've probably heard
How
of
about a narwhal? A narwhal.
a narwhal. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
a narwhal
Yeah,
made
exactly.
of bacon. A very strange request, my friend, but done. And he clicks, and loads of the cloud starts forming together to create a narwhal shape. And when it fully forms, it is entirely made of strips of bacon. What would you like to do?
Dive face first into it and just
Start
I mean, like, I reckon-
shoveling it in your mouth, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna snap the horn off and use that as a skewer to start skewering more bacon on the horn, and then eat the skewered bacon off the bacon horn.
You didn't think it. I mean, Petu didn't think it possible, but it just about beats Finney's bacon in taste and flavour. It is the literal best thing you've ever tasted so far. And you just start digging into it. Right, you said you wanted to trade over meal, yes?
Yes, but before we commence trading, we've been on, and you've been observing, so you know, we've been on very lengthy adventures away from our home base. After
Yes,
we're done
it was great.
trading here, can you give us passage to Aylesbane, where we have friends and accomplices to
Absolutely.
finally?
Actually complete the quest we were sent out for.
Absolutely, I could teleport you anywhere in the 9 realms. 9 realms? 10 realms. Fuck it, 10 realms.
10 realms, brilliant. I love it. So I guess we all have a lot of stuff to trade.
You have
this.
you have in the mortal realm you call gubbins.
Oh, my backpack is full of them. But after that, I'm very delighted that you can give us safe passage to Aylesbane again.
That is what I'm here for. Right. Would you like to see my inventory, or would you like me to see yours first?
Well, you know, I have no clue what you have to offer, so I think it will improve both sides of trade if we know what you can give us.
Now that he walks around the table, he walks around what looks like walking around the table, but he doesn't his shoulders don't go up and down like someone was walking. When he comes around the table, he has no bottom half. It's just a long wisp of blue cloud leading from his midsection downwards. So I have many magical items to trade. They are quite expensive though. So for the as you said, for the diamond, I would be willing to trade that for a couple of items or monetary value to buy other items. Before you are a bunch of different artifacts. Let me make sure I've got all my stuff ready. Where is it? I've lost my last item. Ah, there. Before you on a table is a bag, like a over the shoulder. Oh, hold on. Where's he gone?
Who just left?
He's
back.
There, he's back. Before you is a bag with a very colourful decorated bag. Looks like it's made of leather with different coloured patterns all around it. The main section of the flap section, it's like a square, it's like a knapsack kind of thing. Not a knapsack. Over the shoulder bag where it sits on one side.
Yeah, like a hip.
Yeah,
bag.
like a hip bag sort of thing. And the flap itself is decorated to look like a face almost. You see before you a belt. I'm going to make sure I've got the right one here. Yep, that one.
Okay.
Before you is a belt with again made of leather, but the buckle on it is all like a dwarvish design. From what you can see. Sorry, give me a sec. I just need to double check this, make sure I've got the right item. There you go. Before you is a thin metal rod with a keychain styled loop at the top and a small chain leading off of it, leading to a much smaller rod, and a regular looking sword made of, the blade itself is made of like a black metal, whilst the hilt is silver and carved, like the guards, the handguard is built to look like two dragons leading away from the blade. There is also a small square leather pouch. You're not quite sure what's in it. You may ask me anything about these items. These are the items I'm willing to trade.
Well, sorry for me being rude, but I would ask you about another item, which you haven't offered here. I don't know if you have one. But I would like to show him my shield broken. Do you have anything to replace this, so I can defend myself better?
To replace it, no, but I can repair it for you if you'd like.
Okay. What would that cost?
That would only cost 1,000 gold.
Unfortunately, I have nothing monetarily to trade, but I do have a bunch.
In fact, let me take a look at it.
Right?
You give him the shard of shield left. He takes it in his hands. It doesn't quite sit on his hands. It's like slightly floats just above them, but he's still manipulating it like he is holding it. He takes a look at it. Actually, no. This would be about 500 gold. And he hands it back to you.
All right. I take it back. I say I have nothing monetarily to trade, but I do have other pieces of valuable oddities.
Valuable stuff. Yes, I will have a look.
How about
Go on.
face spider fangs, face spider web, and face spider legs?
The legs and the fangs I would take. That would only be about 250 gold.
Then I have a gem.
The webs are useless to me.
Unfortunate. I've been keeping hold of them around my body for a long time.
Yes, they do. They do smell it a little bit.
I then uncover books that I've discovered from the first library when we have been in the first Waystone. We just met each other. Tilia.
I have not been following you that long, but I think I know what you're on about. So that's what the very first Waystone you're on about, yeah?
The very first Waystone, a very unknown library. I uncover books from them.
Yeah.
What do you value these?
Let me just quickly note down some stuff so I can just double check, make sure I got all my prices right. So let me just double check, make sure I've got all this correct. Sorry.
On it.
Grim.
Yeah.
No.
Oh well, you're left.
You're right.
Apparently he's not living, so.
For God's sake, I should have had this fucking ready.
Well, to be fair, I am asking for someone that's quite old in our adventure.
Yeah, true. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just trying to find the bloody web
Hashtag
prices
back to
now.
episode 1.
True.
What did you ask for?
buy of the books we found in our first way shrine.
And I didn't have that in my mind at the time of making this list, so I'm just trying to find it. Right, okay. For those books, you had how many books did you have?
3!
3. They would be 100 gold each.
And the 3 books and the face spider parts would be enough and a bit to repair my shield.
Yes. How much is everything up together? So I'm having to look at a lot of shit. You have to remember prices and stuff.
550 gold of value together.
Right, so I shall give you 50 gold in return.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you have any enhancements to give to my shields?
That would cost extra, I'm afraid. I can certainly do them. It would take a little bit of time. So I could do this. I could do that after we've made the trades. And he looks around to everyone.
Before we go ahead and doing all of that, I would like my shield repaired.
Very well. He takes the shield, and you give him the 3 books and the
face spider parts. Yeah.
and the face spider parts. He takes them, concentrates for a moment, and they turn into cloud. He then pulls. Then pulls from another piece of cloud, whispers it together, and it creates a small pouch of 50 gold for you. As change.
Yep.
Right. Everyone else, you do as you're starting to tuck into food. It's very delicious food.
Still don't trust it.
You don't trust anything. He does. Here we have a bag of holding, which I will trade 2,000 gold for. We also have
I need it.
We have a belt of dwarvish kind. Dwarvish kind? Let me double check, make sure I've said that correctly. A belt of dwarven kind, which will cost you 5,000 gold, I'm afraid. We also have a chime of open, which will cost you 2,000 gold. And we also have a deck of cards, which will be 10,000 gold.
Can I go up to Impetu and say, I just, creeping from behind the table and just with message, I need a bag of holding. I have an idea.
Okay, I'll step forwards and say, and how much, presenting the giant diamond, the slightly smaller than a head-sized diamond, so how much would you give us for this?
He holds his hands out, like, do you give it to him?
Yeah,
Like-
sure.
He takes it, holds it up to the light source, which you're not quite sure what's coming from. But he holds it up. I would pay 8,000 gold for this.
80?
8,000.
Oh.
Okay,
I
so
batter
get
my
the complications out of the way so that we don't have to keep on trading things back and forth, and you have to give me change. I'm going to say that's worth it. Let's
Yep.
let's
That
do
is how
the
much is worth
8,000
it.
gold for that.
Okay, you want the 8,000 gold for that, yeah?
Yeah, fuck it.
It takes a little bit longer than what he did with the spider parts and the books, but he does turn it to cloud and then holds in one hand a very large sack of coins, totaling 8,000 gold.
I'd say, so that's 2,000 each, right? So that means I can get a bag of holding.
Well, I was going to say, I wouldn't say it's necessarily 2,000 each, but I'd say, seeing as we're doing a party bank system, if you want a bag of holding, fine. I'll pay for that, yeah, sure. Of course.
Yes.
We can take, seeing as we just got 8,000, we can take a hit for that.
Oh, the bullshit I can pull.
Okay, so yeah, we'll take the bag of holding for our companion here.
Okay. The bag itself shrinks a little bit, as if money's disappeared out of it, and he, with a wave of his hand, the bag of holding goes floats over it and hovers in front of Shush for a moment.
I'm going to grab it and immediately start emptying it on the ground and flip it inside out, just to check.
There is nothing inside.
I'm a little. Also, I flipped it inside. Technically, reality ends. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, get it inside
You said
out, yeah.
you said you turned it upside down.
I turned it upside down, then turned it inside out.
Right, in my
In
right in
the
this
world.
one, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
It turns into a
The
black hole.
forces resist you turning that thing inside out. Yeah.
Then I just start loading all of my infantry into it.
You do that.
Because I'm not sure, is this an arcane bag of holding, which means the moment you think of something that's in your bag, it comes to your hand, or
Yes.
just a normal,
Yeah.
you have to rummage around?
Yeah, yeah, no, you
use
have
the
to.
Spalacchio.
No. Put your hand in. You think of the. You put your hand in. You think of the object, and you take
Perfect.
All that.
All of my infantry's in there.
it out.
Okay, you said something about being able to add upgrades to a shield.
Yes, that is quite expensive though. Depending
how
on the enchantment, anywhere between 2,000 and 5,000 gold.
What 2,000 gold upgrades do you have for the shield?
It's not really what he has. It's just what like magic he can do, sort of
Or,
thing.
or
Like,
what
it's
would
magic.
2,000 get us?
Oh, what would you like? Depends on what
Nothing.
you want.
Well, I do pride myself on being resistant in combat, although my armor doesn't allow me to always deal every hit. Do you have anything that makes me more resistant?
I can give your shield a physical upgrade, so it would block more attacks, but there's nothing magical there I could do.
Right. What I am quite intrigued what you can offer on the magical side. What enhancements do you have for shields just in general?
I could make it so that if someone was to cast fire upon you, you would take less damage from that, or cold, or lightning, stuff of that nature. If you the more resistance you want, the more expensive it will be, though.
That's fair. You offer resistance upgrades. But you also said you offered physical upgrades to the...
Yes, I can change the shape so it's more protective of certain parts of your body. Or I could maybe make it out of a different material so it's lighter.
This is the... Okay. To what,
In-game stuff to say that basically you can have an extra AC.
Right. I am intrigued in increasing its physical characteristics. What would that cost?
That would be 2,000 gold.
I turn to Impetio and say, raise my eyebrows. Eh?
Yeah, if you want it, why not?
Why not?
Not? Very well. I will have to do that after the rest of the trading, because I will have to spend a lot of concentration on it.
Okay.
Okay, weird question. Weird question of the
I
session.
am a man made of cloud and magic. Weird questions are my speciality.
Can I sell you the enchantment
Yeah,
off of a
sorry.
weapon?
Sorry.
Can I sell you the enchantment off of a weapon?
Ooh. If you wanted to replace it with something else, that would be a disenchanting cost and then a re-enchanting cost.
Okay, so you can't keep the enchantment off of the weapon then? You can't like take it off and keep it? and
I'm
exchange
afraid
that for
no.
gold?
I'm afraid not. No.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Can you... Second question then. Can you recharge my necklace with fireballs?
I could easily do that. But it does come back every day,
Yeah,
True,
just
no,
every
it's not
every
exact
dawn, and
time.
it has become dawn. Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Roll me a d4.
Hang on. D4. Because they are pretty much a lifesaver in many situations.
True. Or it could have been your death.
2.
2. Okay. 3 have come back.
3 balls.
I turn to Impetio and say, as soon as we get to like the main capital, we can have a rest then for a few days and recover what we have in whatever combat prowess. And I think that necklace, we can recharge this fully if we want to. Just wait.
I want to ask the Jin.
Okay.
You got any freebies?
Freebies.
Like a memento of my time here. I'd like something to remember you by. It's tradition in my culture to give someone something of value, so I will give you a percentage of my currency, holding out a copper coin. Do you have anything in return?
If it is tradition, then why not? He takes the coin, blows on it, and then gives it back.
No. No, it is, you keep it.
And
That's how this works.
But I have
This is
given,
yours forever on.
but I have given you something in return.
But it's the same thing.
It is not. Trust me.
I take hold of it.
You take it.
Yep.
Cool beans. Anything else?
I'm going to examine it.
Okay. Arcane. Yeah, arcane check, please.
Nice.
Dunno. What can I sell?
That is a glorious 8.
8. Magic has definitely been cast upon it. It's something to do with air, but you're not quite sure.
Sure. And then I hold out my hand for a handshake.
He shakes your hand, but as I said earlier, it's you definitely feel like the handshake, but it's not. But it doesn't look like it's physically touching you.
Okay, I shake it for just a little bit too long.
As it starts to get a little bit awkward, his hand disappears from his body, still shaking yours, and he turns back to the rest of the party with just like an airy stump. Alright, what can I do for you? What else can I do for you?
I'm going to cry. I'm just going to cry.
Can I,
As you start crying, the hand wisps away from your hand and rejoins to his.
what was I going to say? Can I sell my white fist-sized gem, please? Or whatever the fuck it is.
How much did we say that was?
It was from the lockbox. No value given. The lockbox held a red and white and some other gem, which I think Impetu holds.
Yeah, we each have a
Red,
gem.
white. Yeah, it was a red, white, and a blue one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
He holds his hand out for it.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Did you give it? You give it to him. He examines it in the light. Again, you're not sure where the light's coming from, but he examines it in the light. This would be worth 500 gold.
Nice. I'll sell it then.
Sell it.
Okay.
He like in his hand, like crushes it in his hand. It turns to Cloud, and then excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. And another pouch of coins floats over to you, made from Cloud.
Oh. Great. Well, I just sort of take it, shove it back in, wherever I keep my coin.
Okay, you pop it with the rest of your coin pouches.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more things then. Firstly, how much would you charge us for charge me, sorry, for I have an empty jar here. Could you fill it with some of the cloud stuff that you're kind of like able to wield and control?
It's simple Cloud, absolutely. Do you give him the jar?
Yeah, the empty jar, yeah.
Give him the empty jar. He unpops it and twirls his finger in some of the smoke, the cloud, and he pops it into the jar, closes it, and then hands it back. It is like he's taken a piece of cloud, as if it was like a solid object, and popped it in. It's just like a ship in a bottle kind of thing. It just floats there in the middle as a cloud.
Okay.
Magic.
And how much would you give us? Well, give me again for the blue fist-sized gem.
I'm
I'm
just going to assume that every time he asks, like you ask him for a price of something, you guys just give it over to him, so we can have a look.
Yeah.
Takes it, looks at it, again 500 gold, and I'm assuming that would probably be the same price for the white gem, or the red gem, sorry.
Yeah.
Malsank hearing that, just pulls it out and say, "Well, you do seem to be a fair appreciator of value, so I offer him the red gem as well."
I've been trading for 500 years, and yes, this would appear to be 500 gold as well. And he hands it back.
I also ask, how much can I get like a magic staff? I don't know how much staffs, for like.
Staff? I'm afraid I don't have any staffs.
Oh, that's depressing. Fair enough.
I apologise. Maybe if we come across each other later on, I might have a staff or two.
Malsank to Saflana, you remember Ayla's Bane? You remember that shopkeep we pissed off? You might have some,
I think it was who pissed off the shopkeeper, because I'm sure it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Well,
it was Shush fucking about with magic.
Yeah.
What? No.
Yes, it was Shush.
Yeah.
Right. He does gesture to the rest of the table. I still have a belt of dwarven kind. I also have a charm of opening. You simply tap the larger charm with the smaller charm, pointing at something, and it will open. I also have what is called in your world a deck of many things.
A what?
A
deck-
belt of dwarven kind. I have no idea what that would entail.
Dwarven guy. Well, whilst wearing this belt, you gain the following benefits: your Constitution score is increased by 2, and you have advantage on Charisma persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves. So if you want to like charm, if you want to like use Charisma on a dwarf, that's what you'd use. And this gives you like a +2 to your Charisma.
Can I just?
Constitution, right? You said.
Yeah. Oh, Constitution. Yeah, it gives you a +2 to your Constitution, but you have advantage in persuading dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the charm of opening. How much is that?
Charm of opening would be 2,000 gold.
2,000. Done.
Done. He takes the gold from you, and the charm floats over to you and hovers in front of you for a moment. I'm assuming you take it.
So yeah, so this will open anything. Say if I was to click this against the other piece, it will then proceed to open pretty much anything.
It will open anything you point at it.
Okay.
If you are
together.
if you are barred by a door, it will open.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Unless
gonna,
it is
like, activate
if it is a magical lock, then it will most likely not work. I don't know. I haven't tested it.
Okay, well I'm gonna test it. I try and use it now, and I point it at Carver. I'm gonna try and open the braces, like unlock the braces of this magical unlocking item.
You tink the smaller piece against the larger piece. Point it at Carver. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep pointing at him, but like try and dink it like a shit ton more times. You know.
Doesn't do anything.
Wait, how much did you buy that thing for?
2G.
2,000 gold.
Fair enough. You've got 2k left. Is there anything else I could have? Oh, anything else that maybe?
I have the belt of dwarven kind, which is 5,000 gold, or I have the deck of many things, which is 10,000 gold. Speaking of 10,000 gold, I have something to show you. That I think you'll be quite interested. Far too expensive for you at the moment, but maybe later on. He goes over to one of the walls made of clouds, opens it like a door, and this it's like a barrel on its side with mechanical legs and 2 like crab-like arms, but it's all made of metal. And it just like floats out and in front of you guys.
It's a mechanical crab. Interesting.
Kind of, but no. So look. This is the apparatus of Quailish leaves. Or Quailish levers, sorry. You can test drive it if you want.
Yeah, fucking why not?
Who wants to get in it?
Me.
Two women just raise their hands and both go me and then glare at each other.
Okay, who's got the higher dex?
Oh, me.
Wait,
what's your dex? Shush, what's your dex?
My dex is +5.
Avalana, what's your dex?
+2.
Yeah. If you're both going towards it, yeah, Shush is going to get there first.
Yeah.
You jump into the barrel, your head sticking out of it, and there are 10 levers.
I climb out and then I hold out a hand, saying like after you.
Okay, Avalana, did you go and get in it?
Yep.
You go in it. There are 10 levers before you.
Thank you.
I don't even know how the fucking thing this works.
Roll a d10.
So I was gonna say
You don't know what. None of them are labelled. You don't know what any of these levers are. Roll me a d10.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna ask the guy if he can tell me what they were.
Pull a lever. Find out.
Alright. D10. Okay. 10.
You rolled a 10, yeah?
Yep.
You pull the 10th lever. The back opens up.
That's the boot. Alright then. I just start pulling them all and see what the fuck happens.
No, roll me a d10.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just going to list down the
9.
fucking line. Number 9. the construction sinks 20 foot into the cloud.
That's confusing. Alright then, I just go along as I do him, or do I still have to roll?
You still have to roll.
Oh. Okay then.
You are not familiar with this item, so you have to do the rolls.
2.
I'm saying if you pull the lever again, you will rise up 20 feet, so you're back with everyone else.
Okay, 2.
Okay, okay. You pull the ninth lever again, and it rises back up, so you're with everyone. Number 2, lever, whatever, lever, fuck off. The forward window, the shutter for that opens.
Wait, the what thing opens?
The window shutter, it opens. So the window in front, it opens. You pull it again, it closes.
Alright, fair enough. I'm just gonna keep on doing it until I get them all.
Okay, do you want me to just list them then?
Yeah, just list them.
Right. You pull the first lever, legs and tail extend, allowing the apparatus to walk and swim. Number 2, you've already done. It opens the shutter window in the front. 3,
Is the car?
No.
Almost.
The number on pulling the third lever, the side windows shutters they open and then close again as you pull it again. Number 4, you pull the fourth lever. The 2 claws extend the front, extend from the front sides of the apparatus, so they extend. Number 5, each extended claw makes the following melee attack. Blah blah blah. Number 6, the apparatus walks or swims forwards. So it has like 6 mechanical legs, like spider legs, it will climb on, or more like crab legs. Number 7, the apparatus turns 90 degrees left. I'm assuming you pull it again, it will turn to the right. Yes. 8. The eye light fixtures emit bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for the additional 30. And 9 and 10 you've already done. The apparatus requires levers, and he starts like clapping like as you're moving it around and stuff like that, and like doing different things with it.
Okay, that's interesting.
This is far too expensive. This is 10,000 gold.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
It's quite a rare item. It's quite a rare item, but yes, too expensive. I thought I'd show it to you just for a bit of fun. Sorry.
I would like to make a comment. Like, wow, it's a very technical item.
Yes, this was I found this in a different realm. Quite a ingenious inventor.
What did you go to? Where did you go to? The realm of ESO outside the Elder Scrolls or something? Went into some random dwarven ruin.
I'm afraid the multiverse is too complex to simply explain.
Oh, okay.
Or explain in so few words.
Well, I would like to trade my my red gem found in the
Red gem, 500 gold.
Yes.
And he claps his hands, the gem floats towards him and turns into smoke as it goes over his shoulder, and the bag comes over the other shoulder with 500 gold pieces in.
Then I have a gem of somewhat arcane nature, which you might be interested in. This was a gem used to animate a golem, a scarecrow golem. Oh, you valued it?
A gem of golemancy. I would price that at 1,500 gold. On a
would trade
baseline.
that for it.
Very well. The gem flies towards him again over his shoulder, the bag of gold floating over his other shoulder.
Does a guy have just money shitting out of his arse or something?
Pretty much.
Infinite, or is it just
Pretty
infinite
much.
money?
For a djinn, he's not too old. He's about midlife sort of area.
So if you have gold, now is the time.
Yeah, and he's been trading for fuck knows how many years, and he's established quite a good amount of wealth. Plus he can turn cloud into physical items.
Ah, that's quite cool. Right, I asked the djinn if...
Salabalan, please. I have a name.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how do we, like, contact you again?
You do not contact me. I will contact you if I believe you have something worthy to trade.
What was the worthy thing that was meant to be traded to contact?
That would spoil the mystery of it.
I want to know what it is.
Well, tough, I'm not telling you.
Well done. So, Are we all done trading? I asked the party.
I still have the belt of dwarvishness and the deck of many things if you would like.
We don't have
Deck of
money.
many things is outside of our budget.
For right now,
Belt.
yes. We can put a down
And,
payment on it if you like.
Fair. And I don't see a use
Wait,
yet
what
for
does
that
the
belt
deck
of
many
dwarf.
things actually do?
Sorry?
What does the deck of many things actually do?
Many
Many
things. It does many things. Basically, you pull a card from it, and it does a magical thing.
That's not really very helpful.
That's all the information I can give you without spoiling it.
Unless it is.
Without spoiling it, that's the only information I can give you.
What happened if I was to ask the guy who has, the djinn?
That would spoil the mystery of it. It's a deck of many things. You pull a card from it, and a certain magical effect will happen depending on what card you pull.
Alright, I turn to Sam and
Ah.
Dermot and say, well, what do you think of this Jinn realm we're in right now?
It's a it's absolute madness, but it's certainly a magical place. It's the first time I've ever seen a djinn. I've heard legends about them, but normally they're in their own elemental plane. They don't normally come to the planar worlds. Yes, once I was freed, I decided to travel around the different planes of existence. I just wanted to see. I wanted to travel, learn trade, and after a while I got the hang of it.
Then I turn to Jinn and say, do you have anything for our druid friend and our martial friend, so they can enhance their posts?
Ooh, I might have a few things for them. Oh, by the way, I can also trade in things like potions of healing and such.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, can I trade in my crossbow? And my
crossbow?
and my iron short sword.
Your crossbow and your iron short sword. I would pay 100 gold for the both.
Yeah, fuck it, take it.
100 gold. 100 gold. He takes the 2 items. He gives you 50 gold for each of them.
Mm-hmm. Just wanted to get rid of shit in my inventory.
Interesting move there.
For your druid friend Dermot, I could offer him the boots of elven kind for 250 gold.
Oh, never mind. I'll wait until that's finished.
What will it do for him?
To allow him to, whenever he steps, he won't be able to make a sound. Regardless of what regardless of what service he's on, he would have advantage in things that require dexterity as well.
I should have had that.
You are dexterous enough.
I look mortified, so offended.
That is quite funny.
Then I'm going to stealth. Bite.
Alright.
Also, we have remember the black-bladed sword as well. I forgot to put that down on my little list.
The dragon hilt.
Yes,
I
with
feel
the dragon
everyone
hilt.
everyone is so much more powerful than me now. All I have is a bag and a rod.
No, but you're creative, which kind of makes up for that.
In all fairness, I'm probably down there at the bottom, considering my most powerful thing is probably a wonder spider.
My most powerful thing is just
The bag of holding
shoving
right
as
now.
much autism at my enemy until they die. Then again, that fish isn't dead. I'm going to bring that up. Is that fish dead?
No,
Yeah,
I've
where's
just,
that fish? It's suspended.
I want
it
to
is
go back
it
and
is
see my
right
fish.
it is right below us, and the clouds that make up the floor all revert, and you can see that the fish, the giant, it's almost like an eel, but with the mandibles on the front. It is just there writhing about. It's roaring, but it's not making any sound.
I'm going to dive as
But you-
a full dive position to try and go through the floor.
You try to dive through the floor, but the air, it's like a glass window. You just. I assure you, I've only simply made it visible. I've not removed the floor.
I'm just going to stay there. I'm embarrassed.
You just stay on the floor. For the sword with the dragon hilt, it's a dragon slayer sword. This I would charge no more than 5,000 gold, or no less than 5,000 gold.
Dragon Slayer's
I am
sword.
willing to-
What does
I'm-
it offer us?
You gain one. You gain a +1 attack bonus to attack damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit a dragon with the weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 damage on the weapon's type. So basically, you can have a different elemental type. The purpose of this weapon, dragon, refers to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon turtles and wyverns.
Is the base attack anything special, or is it just a longsword?
It's a regular sword. It's not a long sword.
Okay, just a regular sword.
But no, you get a +1 bonus to attack with it. It does an extra 3d6 damage when you attack a normal creature. I'll have to look up the base stats for it because it doesn't say here. So I'll have to look at that afterwards, if you buy it or not. Well, even if you don't buy it, I'll still look it up for my own personal sake.
Still quite pricey, I think.
It does a fair bit of damage against dragon-based creatures.
How often does one run into a dragon?
Well, it depends what you're looking for.
That's fair.
Fuck no.
How much were the boots?
250 gold for your elven friend. For your druid friend, sorry.
Druid friend.
Druid friend, not the elven friend. The boots of elven.
The elven on the floor asks if you have 2 of those.
I do have a second pair, yes.
I want the shoes.
Yeah, I want to buy them for fish. Not for Dermot, but fish.
You hold the gold in your hand. The gold floats back, and a pair of boots appear in his hands, and he hands them to you, Callum, because you're technically the one that paid for them.
Okay, I give them to
Okay, are they on my feet?
You can put them on, yeah. You need to attune to them.
Sure. I'm then good. I started tuning instantly. Thank you. And then I started tuning.
You need to spend like a short rest. It's like 4 hours.
Sure.
Okay. I can start now, but
I'll start now.
You start now, but okay.
Little
Dermot.
girl, I'm excited to get my new stuff.
No, that's fair. Dermot pulls out his pouch. You said you had a second. You said you had a second pair, didn't you? No, that's Finny. God damn it. God damn it, Dermot. Mr. Frodo, you shared the load. Hey, no, that's so fucking. For God's sake, Mr. Frodo. You said you had a second pair. He says, yes, I do. And Dermot pulls out his pouch. Said, here you go. And he hands over the gold. Very well. And he again forms a pair of elven boots out of his hand, out of Cloud, and hands them to Dermot. He pops them on, starts tuning.
There we go.
Let me double check something. There we go.
After we conclude our business, how much would it be? Or like you said that you didn't want to kill the creature that is down below us, but you wouldn't be killing it as we were the ones who already set it in motion for it to die in the first place. Our friend almost sacrificed their life.
Yes, but I have stopped it, and if I do release it here, it will kill itself, and well, it might kill itself due to the inertia, but it would definitely kill plenty of people up below. So I will not be releasing it here.
I say to the djinn, let me go to the ground.
Fish kills thousands.
I'll move the innocents. I'll move the people, but the fish has claimed too much of my friend's blood. It cannot be allowed to live.
I can simply leave it on the ground and let the elements do its work.
Do we get XP for that?
You did the
Not in
bulk.
character?
You did the bulk of the damage, so I would say yes.
Yeah, we already
that's
fucking
fine
killed it
then.
mostly. Yeah, we'll leave it in a field.
Or I could simply put you all back in the ocean together. Let you finish it off.
No.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I was never in the ocean in the first place.
I say yes. Go for it.
How about you just drop us off inside the nearest open field outside of
Aeolus Bay.
oh, what is it? Yeah, Aeolus Bay.
Without farmers, no farming fields.
I could definitely do that. Or I could simply let you walk your separate ways. It would be much easier for you.
No.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
I want it. I want to see it again. I
Well,
want to give a really heartfelt story about how I met it as a child and it's grown to be monstrous. And it just
I
needs to
know
be
for a
put down.
fact. I know for a fact that this is bullshit.
I'm
I'm a
I
djinn.
heard that.
I'm a djinn. You do not trick me.
I smile cunningly. I give a wink.
All right.
Still doesn't.
Well.
Still doesn't believe the bullshit you're spinning.
Before we try to decept someone who sees for all of our lies, let us conclude all this business. Dermot has his shoes. Sam, would you want anything from this gin?
I don't have enough money. I'd be saving up for years to afford any of this.
Jin, what do you have to offer Sam?
Oh shit.
For Sam, I could possibly increase his armor or the attack damage on his weapon, make it sharper, hit more true, that kind of thing. That I would only charge 2,000 gold for. No, 1,500. Sam's just like, I don't even make that much in a year.
That's fair. Sam, Dermot, where do you like to go from this point? Would you like to follow us as a party, or go back to your station?
I need to go back to Fratilia, and I'm the marshal there. I need to make sure everyone's okay there. Make sure no bandits attack. The bandits have been quite bad recently. For other smaller towns, villages. I need to return there to make sure that's protected. And it's just like, and I need to get back to the city. I've got guard duty. I'm one of the guards there, so I need to get back to Ayla's Bane. Jin, could you possibly drop me off or teleport me back to Fertilia and the rest of the people back to Ayla's Bane or where they need to be? Yes, I can send you multiple different places.
I want to be with the fish.
I feel like what we all
you've
want.
said.
Yeah, I feel like what we all want is to have Dermot and our full crew here with Alana, Shush, Impetu, and Malsank to meet the fish in the field. Have Sam back in Fertilia, and then that will be a good place for us to all go our separate ways.
I can absolutely do that, but first I need to enchant your weapons.
Yes, my shield, please.
Your shield. May I have it?
There you go.
Okay. He takes it. From a small portal in the floor, you see the two pieces that were cut off of it by the Medusa, float up out of the ground, out of the cloud. He starts. They magically float back up to to the main slice that was in the middle. Puts them back together like that, and you start seeing like glowing magic go up the two, almost like a weld kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a weld, but it doesn't leave any like weld marks behind. What type of shape would you like it to be?
I would like to be one that really has a physical enchantment to improve my defensive capabilities.
Absolutely. The entire shield starts to glow, and a small like a ring appears around the edge, sort of thing. So like if someone was to try and stab it, it would get caught on that ring, sort of thing. It's like stab it. Like if it stabs and slides, it would then catch on that outside ring.
Right.
And there's in the center is like a small dome on the front with a small spike coming out the front of it. And there, this will increase your armor. You gain an extra AC.
Okay.
This will help defend you in combat.
I'm attuning, by the way.
You're still attuning, that's fine. And I believe I had something about a trident earlier. Do you still wish for me to make those changes? Impetu?
Hello. Yeah, I was just asking whether you could take the enchantment off of my trident. Actually,
I can take it off. If you want it replaced, or do you just want that extra enchantment gone?
Oh, I just wanted the money from it. But if you don't offer money for it, then
I'm afraid there would be nothing on for me to take.
Then as soon as we're ready to teleport into a field of the big old fishy, then yeah, I'm good to go.
The big old fishy? Right. Anyone else want anything? Are we all good?
No, yeah.
I have traded. Sam, so long. You have done us more favors than we owe you.
He stands up straight. His armor clatters together as he's like stands up straight like military stance. Does that towards you. It was a pleasure traveling with you again, friend. and another doorway forms of the blue magic, and he steps through, and the Jinn turns the screen, like the silvery disc that I explained earlier, and like you do see an image of Sam walking out of this door into his house, into his marshal's office.
Yeah.
And you see him like, and then just sits down at his desk, starts putting his feet up on the desk.
Yep.
And the rest of you want to be teleported outside of Aelos Bane, correct?
Right, with this dying creature, please.
With the dying creature, it's pretty much dead. It's pretty much dead already, but fair.
We have some depths to settle.
That is fair enough. Our business is concluded. And as when he claps his hands, himself, all the Cloud Children, and the realm, the room itself, all made of cloud, starts to slowly fade away from your vision, and you are in a field about 200 feet away from the city of the wall of the city. Then you start to see it, the fish, move over the top of you, and then in front of you, and then you just started to see it fall, and that's where we'll end it today.
Yay! Add the XP next time.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. If you kill it, then we'll do that.
You mean when?
If.
Am I hearing the beautiful, beautiful cries of level 7 right now?
So, a Medusa and a mega creature.
I'm gonna come out and say it is a custom creature, Reaper Leviathan from the game Subnautica.
Right, which is a very big creature.
Yeah, well, no, this one in the D&D game is much bigger than any Reaper Leviathan in the game.
Did you say the game Subnautica?
Yes.
Yeah, from the Subnautica area.
It's a custom creature. I've just taken inspiration from that and thought, fuck it, I'll do this.
Guess it don't really matter.
Anyway, as we normally do, how was that? And did you enjoy it? What was good? What was bad? There's a lot of RP there, I must admit. A little bit of combat, a lot of RP.
Yeah.
A lot of RP getting impeted to get the fuck back with us.
Listen, I've had Salabalam in my back pocket for the past 4 weeks. I just wasn't too sure. And because it ground to a halt, we're trying to get Impetu to go back through the wasteland and everything. I thought, fuck it, I'll bring him out.
It was the definition of a split party. Avalana was in Fertilia, Shush wasn't above Aelus Bane, and the rest of the party was underwater within an unknown depth.
Exactly, and plus the progression just halted. So I thought, okay, I'm going to bring him in and see how this goes. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but that's D&D for you.
Oh yeah, but for Malsang said it was the best trader to go trade his loot with, because he had a lot of odds and ends, and it was never really had a good trader to give it off.
He has travelled the multiverse, and he is extremely wealthy. Not just with coin, but items as well. It's just he tends to keep a lot of the more odds and ends and bits and bobs and stuff like that. He keeps stuff that interests him.
Right.
Other stuff he'll trade.
Yeah, so the loot of our adventures was actually quite nice to trade with him, because we could get some value from it.
I must admit, good job on remembering the giant diamond, because I completely forgot about that thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I also, as a question, my shield is enchanted, and you mentioned it has a spike on it.
Remember, you know those circular shields, and it has a raised dome section in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but it has a spike coming out of it. But your shield is more like a tower shield, sort of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's like a tower shield with a spike in it. Can that spike be used as a weapon?
It will do a D4 damage. It's not massive.
A D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were to shield bash, then it will do a D4. It's only a small.
Is shield bash a bonus action or an action?
I'm gonna say it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I've been cheating. By the way, I did my maths wrong.
How have you been cheating?
I've had more health than I should.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, you weren't close to death anyway, so.
no, I should have actually. I should have died.
What?
In midair with the thing, right? In midair with the megalodon.
I'd made a mistake. I did something right, and the app I was using.
It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. It's a mistake. Just correct your mistake, and you're all good, mate.
I've corrected.
For-
my
for-
mistake.
yeah,
I now
for-
have 14 max health.
14. Okay, we're gonna have to get you some better armor.
and that
or
would be
something.
at level 7.
Fucking hell.
14. How?
Like, even with all, what is your constitution modifier then?
That's like
-3.
less than half.
-3.
-3. Yeah, that explains it.
Fuck yeah.
No, that's in leveling myself up.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Okay.
I'm also -3 strength.
Well, you are a weak character in that sort of sense, but you do help. You buff the party. Plus, you can do some damage. Just
I have
not
20
a
dex
huge
now.
amount.
So in the rogue sense, you can do a lot of damage, but yeah.
On my normal attacks, I do a minimum of 10 damage? I think my minimum's 10?
Jesus Christ.
No, my minimum is 12. My minimum's 12.
Also, the list of allies I have now in my notes is going insane. Allies and enemies.
That's
It's
gonna
like Dagon the Slaver, Dermot the Druid.
Wait, Dagon the Slaver is not an ally.
No, it was like an enemy too.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the Happy Bee is Vinny's Tavern. I have a Friend of the Deep. There's Queen Vixanus, which has been slain. Carver the Bracer, Cassie the Succubus, Vermac the Smurf Elder, Dwarf Blob, Dwelfberg, Salabalan the Djinn. Like the list is getting longer.
Yeah, we're meeting very random people.
Hey, there are random people in the world.
We should
are.
cull more of them.
Arcus the Ageless Bane.
The champion.
Yeah, the champion, yeah.
That's his title. He's not king.
Yet to see
he's
his skills in battle. I'll piss myself if he goes into battle next episode.
Well,
instantly.
By the time in next episode we get back to the Ageless Bane, I was sure we get comments of a floating whale, massive fish.
A giant,
What was that?
a giant red and blue eel with like massive
Yeah.
mandibles on the front of its face, just screaming at the city. Because that's it. You guys couldn't hear it. The city below, they could hear every fucking roar from that thing.
I heard it.
The
so I was
city,
on
the
its
city,
mouth.
the city right now is in a panic.
Okay, guys, my mic's dying, and I've also got to head off to get a few things prepared for work tomorrow. So
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I have an
Hey,
essay finished, I'll head off
Callum,
to
good luck
the-
tomorrow. Good luck.
Thanks,
That
man.
was,
Yeah, good luck, dude.
big day for
Wait,
you.
what
Also-
are you doing tomorrow? Is this construction thing?
Yes.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Where's they work?
Quick thing before we all go. Stuff that was good, stuff I need to improve on. Because I did try and because I did take on what was said last time, and I brought it into this, trying to make sure everyone was involved.
Yeah?
I don't know. Seemed alright to me. I've got no complaint.
Cool
Yeah,
beans.
it was good, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with the setup. I really enjoy getting back to like main story stuff next episode, like getting back to Ageless Bane, like having like a home
finally
base.
actually carry on with the main
Because we've
story.
been on, we've been on like adventures for the last few episodes, like
True.
this leads to this, leads to this, leads to this, and now we're finally back, quote unquote, home. Like, hey,
Yeah.
a place we can stay.
Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is go visit Vinny's pub.
You're already still drunk. Actually, no, you've probably got a massive hangover. Actually, I should have done that.
Yeah, I was about to say, haven't I like slept off and it's been a few hours?
I would.
as well?
I'm going to say that it's a comfortable enough sleep. When you wake up, like it's so comfortable, it's such a relaxing sleep that you don't feel hangover afterwards. There you go. Magic.
And before the next episode, I would really like the
Sama.
XP count of both Queen Vixanus and the creature we've slain, because
I
that
will
feels like big XP counts.
Yeah, I will calculate that all up for next time. I'm not going to count the creature just yet. That'll have to be added the session after.
Yeah, but just have the number ready for when we probably do slay it, because we're not going to let that thing live.
Fair enough. Alright, but anyway, that's the end of today's sessions. Thank you guys for joining us today, and we will see you next time.
Bye!
Oh,
How's it
I have
going,
Among
yeah?
Us now, so hit me up whenever you want to
Nice,
play Among
nice.
Us.
Nice. Wait, why are we still
Bye.
in